ahead and put that in there. Tell your friends to put it in there to help out on that. I see that number dwindling down here slowly but surely. So thank you all very much. And of course, you feel generous if you're enjoying everything for the content. Don't be afraid to put in a little bit more as well. But it looks like we're about to get into our first match here. Don't see the stream at the moment, so I'm looking at the Twitch on here at the moment. It looks like we got Asto versus Stormweaver, so we got ourselves Versusia versus Nier.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of one of those matches where Versusia gets to be a little more belligerent, at least while death is off screen, of course. I mean, you can see it right now. Asto is just going full-on aggression, and it's just deleted Stormweaver in 24 seconds.
Yeah, just like that on there. But we're already getting a little bit of a trade early on. Just about the long-range columns coming into play here. Having to wait for it. Still has active to death, but not going to get any sort of on it. We're just going to go all the way into the wall here. Continue the combo. Getting close to the limit. Go ahead and get that token on into play. And big counter hit from Asto.
Yeah, having that Brave counter be baited out, this is going to be massive damage. Asto is showing no break on this damage train. You do not get another chance. We're going to game number 2 already.
Was that like that much damage on, like, we notably only lost 1 BP on the side of Stormweaver at that. It's like, that was insane.
Versusia has nothing if not big damage, even through some nerfs from 2.0. She's still rocking that. And here we go. Stormweaver able to get a little bit started. BC is going to kill death, make you a lot less scary.
Yeah, a little bit of a mistiming on the BP, gave a little bit of a sweep in there, but Asto is going to go right into play here, back onto the wall, familiar territory, probably going to get the KoK on there. There it is, holding down, misses on the grab, but still trying to maintain the pressure. Stormweaver trying to find a way, like a way around it, but just going to get hit instead.
I mean, Stormweaver hasn't been representing you misfortune. It is honestly pretty good. Versusia is not one of the kinds of characters that is really looking to strike throw you to death. She's really just going to be drowning you in plus frames and spacing traps. And then, of course, You Misfortune is also just incredibly fast. It's a parry that becomes active like a normal U reversal.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point in there. Just being able to like throw that out there just to make even the threat of it, just like hey, I still have access to the tool. You better remember that in there. It goes a long way, especially when you're stuck in the corner like that. A little bit of a hit in there from Nier, going to get in. A little bit of light touches. We're going to go in and try to find the right moment here, but it is Asto setting the tempo.
Yeah, really brave run through. There's the You Misfortune that we've been talking about, stopping the 6XL. And yeah, now you've got death out on screen, 0 tokens, so now you've got to be incredibly patient because Asto is just going to run it down.
Speaking of running it down there, going all the way, like this is your DoorDash arriving at your door. The full meal is in place. They went for seconds. They got the batteries at Walgreens and everything.
There you hit. Gonna end with the SBA, make it super clean, super simple. Asto gonna be taking it over Stormweaver. Ooh, we're gonna have some Cagliostro and some Meg. We're getting Margaret on screen. Let's go.
All right, I haven't seen a lot of Meg since that initial first week on here, and this is a character that she's really fun, especially like if you are able to knowledge check on them, like you get a lot of advantage on like just keeping up your strings on there. If they're not trying to like strike in between the gaps on there, you can go a long way with Meg.
Yeah, she's just got a lot of really good aggression tools. I mean, she's got a really solid throw bait too. That's +2 on block at minimum, so might as well keep going for it. It's a little bit slow on the startup, but hey, a little bit of a slow start never stopped anything.
Oh no, certainly not on here. And like got a little bit of a start with the triple attack in there, but unfortunately missed on the follow-up from Ian here. Going to go ahead, the turnaround here from Cagliostro, going right into the trap and to the skybound art, strike it down into the wall. Good chunk of damage.
And immediately, ShinyEspeon going to take the first opportunity to Brave counter out, gets the throw, puts it back in the corner, Brave counter back, we're not holding anything.
Oh, I like the idea that, you know, like, ShinyEspeon just didn't do anything. Unfortunately, still got hit afterwards on there, but we're going to go ahead with Ian with the conversion at the end. First round going to Ian.
Second round, just going to start with a backdash, set up Mari, and oh my, okay. Finds the hit from Ian to stop that.
Got the conversion on there. Okay, a little bit of Primal Waters, but we're holding it down. Get the nice block on the 2U against ShinyEspeon there. Going to like keep the mid-range up, like to be enough time to set up the range and like back ShinyEspeon into the corner until that jump in puts you right out.
Yeah. Meg has an amazing 2U. I mean, forward advancing 2Us in general are really good. But Cagliostro is not one of those characters you can reliably use it against because he's got 2M, far M, far H, traps. He's going to make your life awful. Especially off the back of the first match.
Oh, but we're just going to go right in and fire away. Get into the tornado. The fish compel me. Chomp.
Compel that life bar. Only one more hit. Either player will end off the round, especially with no break points left, and Ian's going to find a gap in that pressure, allowing that Brave counter to be baited out, turned into Raging Strike for game number 1.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like when in doubt, you see that little flash on there. It's like, oh wait, no, I got a jab. I can throw that out there. It's going to be way faster and get me in there. We're going back into the lobby a little bit. We're thinking about our options a little bit, I think.
I mean, we're switching to the Zeta. Yeah, most players who do have a Mei, who are representing it, do have some other character first. I think it's very, very recent. And normal Zeta, to be precise, we're not pulling up the EX version this time around. Let's see how this changes the dynamic for ShinyEspeon.
All right, a little bit of extra distance on there. Just going to try to approach with the super jump in there, but the perfect spacing on there from Ian was able to go ahead and get the punish back into the wall, catch him in the trap.
In another world too, the fact that 2H hit grounded on the throw punish could have meant such a much more punishing goal of not having to start at massive combo limit. Well, this time doesn't matter. Good DP from ShinyEspeon, just needs to start making a lot more moves down a huge life goal.
And once again, second first, same as a first, and this should end it here to put it Ian into set point.
I understand what ShinyEspeon is going for. The JU, it's really strong in both Gran and Zeta. It's a staple of their kits for a reason. But I mean, Ian has just been showing such a good proclivity to just 2H it and say, I don't care, you're not getting this jumping on me.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of a panic going on in there too, like from Ian, because Ian was like trying to push ShinyEspeon into the trap and like kind of pushing it around, playing like an air hockey puck for a little bit in there. That may have like caused on the urge, but right now ShinyEspeon is on the offensive, goes in there with the overhead, gonna go into a nice little throw in there afterwards. Ian is in super Skybound Arc territory here. We're just gonna go ahead to tech those throws, wait it out.
Yeah, you have zero incentive to take any rash action. The ultimate Rekka, not going to find a whiff punish on 2M. And at the CA coming out from Ian, take away the last trade point from ShinyEspeon. Make this secondary pressure just devastating. You have to hold it redeemed.
Oh yeah, this is a damned if you do, damned if you don't moment here. You're holding it down. The final overhead of the triple attack saves Espeon with the use of the projectile on there afterwards here. Last survival, like a surviving moment.
Yeah, that whole Reagan leg trade in ShinyEspion's favor, but Ian not disturbed one little bit. Catches a hit off of ShinyEspeon jumping, but that kind of combo routing is very far and few between that you'll see.
Saw the jumping U again from ShinyEspeon on there. Like you were saying earlier, it is such a good tool in the kit there, but that was just a little bit too far away here. We're seeing Ian run away with it. Back into the corner you go. Hold it down. Nice use of DP. Get out of it. I don't want to deal with any of that situation.
Big close range counter hit. All right, good on ShinyEspeon. No! Unfortunate. Had the really good idea of just use Raging Strike, Raging Chain. Could not continue that combo.
I feel like a little bit of spacing going on here. We're trying to like wait it out here, but we're going to get pushed towards it with the spear, right into the U skill from Cagliostro.
Once again, tried to do it at the last hit situation. If that JU worked, it would have been the game.
But we already have our next match coming up to the stage here. Looks like we have. I'm waiting for the names to come up here for a second, but
Prada and Fidgeties.
Okay, all right. So I haven't seen Fidgeties in a while, actually, now that I think about it. It's been, like, where's Vikala coming in, taking the pictures?
He's been rocking with the Vikala almost exclusively. Will pull out the Narmaya when times really call for it. And, of course, Prada, you know this player all the time. Whether or not there will be brief stints on other characters like Catalina, Beatrix, or Siegfried, or even sometimes Patera in Rising, Cagliostro is the main squeeze.
That is indeed true. And they're like, it took me a second to realize, like, wait, Prada's back on the Cagliostro. Okay, on there. But looking good with the blue and white combination on here. But is Fidgeties going to go ahead, send out the chompers, and they're going to get in with the 6L and keep up the corner and the pace. Nice use of the overhead.
Fidgeties likes being very aggressive with Vikala, and especially when she can get a hit on you, get you to the corner, Vikala can just become oppressive to so many characters, especially if they don't have the meter for either a U reversal or their SPA to get out of her pressure.
Yeah, I mean, in her heart of hearts, she's an item-bound character. So the idea is, like, you can get as many... If you can get more items on the screen, you keep on winning. You keep on maintaining the pressure on there. You keep confusing your opponent. So anything you can do to keep that going is going to work out in the favor. Unfortunately, big U-skill trap coming out of there. Prada is going to take full advantage of it, take the round.
You see that little star at the end of the round? What could have been for Fidgeties?
You can't take it with you either. You get a brand new thing at the beginning of the round here. Trying to get on the approach, but we're going to teleport away back into neutral.
Age. Not able to anti-air confirm. I mean, there was a 25 meter for Raging Chain, so perfectly fine just letting that go through and getting some good better spacing. Here we go, just return to the screen. A little 2U, going to give Prada some advantage.
Yeah, I like the timing on that teleport in there just to get it, like, at the very last moment, but we do get the connection in there, throw out the mice in there, and get caught with the upward trap on there afterwards, and like really stopping the momentum on there. Try to anti-air the teleport, was ready for it, but was just a little too late.
Yeah, I mean, you want the 2H, your mind and brain tells you, I want the 2H Cagliostro, but oftentimes a close M or a close H can serve so much better.
It's very true on there. Oh, and we're going to get caught once again by U-skill trap on there. Going to finish off the job just with the Raging Strike afterwards. Good, solid start for Prada.
Fidgeties might be considering going to the normal. I might just need a little bit of a breath. I mean, those runs were going very, very quick. This is the kind of momentum shift that, you know, you might want to try and claw back if you can by just taking a nice deep breath, reset yourself, and come into this breath.
Yeah, nothing wrong with taking a little bit of time on there. As long as no one's questioning you on there, it's like, hey, like go hit the start on there, get that breath in, get that little moment of zen on here, and it seems like it's working. Throwing out the rats on there, keeping up the corner. We get the forward roll in there. Going to get caught on the other side with a teleport in there from Prada, so you're going to have to hold it down until the combo limit.
Yeah. Had the one trap already proc, allowing Fidgeties in order to, you know, start combating out of the corner. Get out! Thought the Raging Strike would have whiffed, so just stands there, deer in headlights.
On the same side here, we're getting into a little approach, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky, but a nice little jump into the teleport on here. This should be it for the job. You just go ahead and finish off the last little break point just to make it go all the way.
Very unfortunate there from that Raging Strike mal distance, but Fidgeties is going to be able to get Prada back to the corner. This has been a trend. Hopefully this time for Fidgeties, turn it into a round win instead of allowing Prada to fight out of the corner.
I like this combo route though, like you able to use it on there, but we get forward roll, get the conversion on here. Yeah, but going to get the follow-up down there. Very nice. This is definitely going to be a Fidgety round, but if you get the last little hit, tag, you're it. Perfect.
That's exactly the kind of round Fidgeties has been wanting. Get Prada to the corner, never let Prada leave, and then just win.
Oh, Fidgeties had the right idea with the backstep in there. Try to call it out again with the teleport. Again, missed on it. Was fortunately not as bad as it was last time. And going to get the conversion on here with the use of the cannons. Get back into the wall, but we're going to get the throw away back into the corner if Fidgeties goes.
Really good on Prada for recognizing throw the most valuable option there. Its duration allows that bomb to explode. If you normal comboed, we would have had a strive incident where you just got Fidgeties person out by the item.
Oh yeah, indeed in here, but we're going to go ahead skybound. Art time, rolling. That's all you need at the end there. Prada is going to be the one moving on the winner side of the bracket.
Next match upon us, we have Synn and Vidril. We're going to have some yipping pop up on screen. Naihu would be happy. Unfortunately, Naihu is actually asleep for once.
Oh, and I gotta say that I'm so sad I missed out on the Synn this costume. I missed out on it, but we're just going.
Okay.
That was like 4 overheads in a row, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, all right, understandable. Get the other side switch on there. Thanks to the new buffs On top of that, you're going to finish off with the combo limit, get that little extra dragon power. Very nice.
You know, so it's not going to let Vidril be 2-0 at EVO Japan. No original massive overheads. And yep, we had Hanarashi follow up at -2, so there's just going to be a DP right after it.
We're going to go ahead, yep, into the Sky Balance Art, go into the sky, show off my special Final Fantasy skill on here.
They're going to give so much advantage. Yes, I'm just going to back up, see if Vidril wants to try and get in with Star. But nope, there's going to be nothing. You're going to be threatened of chip out even.
Oh, what a beautiful dodge on the follow-up on there. We're just ready at that moment. So I was like, okay, yeah, you're going to do the follow-up on there. Just goes in with the throw, gets the in, nice round.
Little counter hit. Gets the full conversion. Here you go. Synn has that routing on deck.
Try to go in with the jumping U skill in there, but locks on the DP. This is going to be big damage coming in for Synn. All right.
And that's all she wrote.
Just like that, steal away my DP, get the extra damage on top of that. Don't even need any of that. That life bar just drained away. It was a blood donation, if anything else.
Hey, sometimes it just happens. You DP wrong.
Match 2.
Hopefully that fixes any and all issues that they had with rollback. Might happen to 667 starting off for Vidril.
With the Foxfire, but we're going to get called out of there with the, yeah, you get the follow-up on there afterwards thanks to the more recent buff on from Zooey.
Tried to go for the Fox Flame, Synn said no. Now Vidril going to be eating a big old dragon.
Keeping hold of the dragon. Oh, it got the follow-up on there. Beautiful fireworks coming in there from Synn to bring it down. Dominating round into set point.
Hanarashi might be a very good DP, but those dragon follow-ups that Zooey has just happen to be very active. So they can't catch the gas in between 1 and 2. Ace, no JU, air 8 for Vidril.
So we are playing some StarCraft. We got some supply drones like firing missiles out of the sky right now with this character.
Locked down. Hanarashi gets out, gets the counter hit as well. Get a little bit of advantage here. Vidril cannot afford to make any mistakes. Immediately, anything. Oh my!
Oh yeah, I had to spin the BP on there on the other hand, trying to keep up their turn. But there we go with the low into the conversion. That is all you need. Just a simple raging chain afterwards, and the job is done for Synn.
Believe in victory.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Battle 1.
I guess they were wanting to replay the first game since that had a rollback.
Okay, if that is the case, so be it. More matches for me. I'm happy either way.
A spot dodge into the close out. Oh my, Synn, it's nasty.
You still have like 3/4 of your meter on top of that. We do have Vidril going into the other side in there. Already have the spot dodge in there and just calls it out with the U skill version of the DP from Synn.
A little bit of a preemptive spot dodge. Gonna get punished. The U Scarlet Sky gonna find some value. Vidril able to get Synn back in this corner. SPA is available just above SPA threshold. We're gonna cash out. Try and set one extra combo necessary to kill.
Oh, all that from an attempt from Synn to anti-air that pretty early on was the missed opportunity, and that's all it took for their Vidril getting the first round on their side.
Not the, oh, I sent you to 0 brave points or 1 brave point. Let me just immediately raging strike you. Let me check real quick.
Yeah, let me move my knight to a checkmate position here. Thank you.
Setup trying to bait out a DP, but Vidril holding strong. Counter hit on the box play, gives the Synn and follow up, but no. DP from Synn, the Scarlet Sky catching that spot dodge.
Oh, we're starting to see a little bit of the change of pace there, updating the timing on there to get hit by when Synn is ready to spot dodge.
Catch the 2M to catch that follow up. I'm gonna invest everything into this combo. Not gonna find the kill, but the overhead.
You're too much busy watching the skies. You should be watching what's in front of you with that overhead on there. This is again maybe set point. It's hard to tell now with it on there, but yeah, we look like we're trying to get to that. Using U skill, M skill dragon on there afterwards. Get back into the corner. Nice little spot dodge from Vidril here, but we're holding it down with the dragon. The bisection on top of that. Okay.
Oh, wait. Whoa. That was a wild Abari option from Vidril. Works out. Finds a crush, but they'll immediately recover into the Ryazo deck.
Oh, and there it is after all. No changing the fate on that one in the... Go to double check that just to be sure. Yep, okay, on the Nier. Long time no see. So we get the blue, the PSN Nier colors coming out here versus DragonOfMTL on the Soriz.
You know, I have to agree with Dragon's name. Apple fritters are amazing.
Yes, oh yes, they are. Just like
you, lunge punch, but not to get too much value. The U death reverse going to not confirm it to the JU.
We saw it the first time. The second time did not get get the mark on there. Maybe a little bit of a warm up on there, but we're going to go ahead and get the call out. Another try potentially on here. We're going to just play the volleyball, to play the safe option to get the down.
I mean, this is what Nier excels at. She might have times where she lulls, but you get little hits here and there. Everywhere is the corner to her.
Trying to reach it out there, but they getting snuffed out of there with the DragonOfMTL's leg on there in the corner. Here we go, guys. Waited out for the follow up on here afterwards. Going to take that to get into the corner as Nier.
We're just gonna hold this out. Not gonna invest in any brave points. Death back online. Gonna send the ominous turn. Nothing is going to happen. Ominous flex meter gonna be spent.
Did get the hit on there afterward. Made Death go away. Just got it back on here, but the Castiel does make its mark on here. We're getting pushed into the corner. Has Super Skybound art and ready to go at a moment's notice, but you know what? We go ahead with that big leg from Soriz. It's going to knock it down, take the round.
Unfortunate U skill not working out for Dragalia, and any lapse in your judgment will let DragonOfMTL punish heavily. Dragalia, though, in this third round, starting things off pretty nice, but getting taken advantage of wall death offline.
Try to get the strike on there. The pirouette is going to make it in hand there. This time, going to get the follow-up, but on there, which is a little bit too far away for a full conversion. The back throw in here. From Dragon, just going to go ahead with the back right into it. Okay, nice dodge into the triple attack. Going to throw it all the way back. You have that meter to work with. Are you going to be using it here? Yes, you are. Scream in pain.
Oh, Dragalia doesn't have the correct routing here. Absolutely kills there. But that routing can be a little tough. And we're just going to get the side swap to clean out game number 1.
All right.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Try to send out Death a little bit early here, but no dice on it. It's just going to be Dragon taking over. Get the overhead hit on there. Full combo ahead for good times on there with the... Try to get the waited out button. We're just waiting out now.
And now Dragalia gonna super jump out. Gets the crossover. Big close range counter hit. And just above SSBA threshold, so there's no huge amounts of damage this time. Dragon still has to be wary of even chip damage on Dragalia.
We also look a little bit wary. You don't want to get that very, very close range that Soriz loves to play with on there. So we're just using those big normals in there from a distance. And here we're trying to get those hits. There it is on the conversion. Enough time for Nier to approach safely.
That's 1 love token, 0 BP SSBA. Living here is not in the cards.
Not just yet. Still got one more into the set point right now.
That ominous turn, get Death right in front of your opponent's face. A 6XL hitting both Dragalia and Death at the same time, giving you a moment's respite. Not gonna last long.
Not for very long indeed. That was a short trip on there. We're going to use a BP to get out of that situation. Does get the one hit, but was got into the reset in there. Nice little throw in there to set up Death from a distance here. Oh, it does kill Death, but was too far away for a full punish in there. Nice use of the U skill on there, going to go like get back into neutral.
Dragalia unfortunately missing the link there. The combo dropping that could have killed and ended the set. Dragon has one extra chance. Any combo found will kill. There is 0 BP for Dragalia.
No, you gotta hold. Oh, you thought you found the right way. Death was still available on that. We're just gonna finish the job. You're gonna watch the whole movie. I paid for the ticket. You're sitting right beside me. You go get the popcorn. No, actually, you stay here. I'll get the popcorn and the round win. We're going to go in. We're going to get more Synn on the screen versus Seika right now.
Seika, one of the last fairly consistently competing Zetas, at least here in North America. Nice to see this character still is pretty good. She can hold her own against the rest of the cast still.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Depending on which region you're in too, you'll see people who don't travel to out in mini events. Like I'm thinking back to CEO, Real Ice playing a lot of Zeta. Did a really good show with that character even back in July.
Playing Toho a little bit was sending out the Wyvern.
A little bit of bullet hell hasn't hurt anyone except maybe the person getting hit with all the bullets there.
Great spot dodge on the U, Infinite Wonders, but it's not going to do very much. DP going to answer right back. Seika getting crossed over, gets counter hit, Synn with a combo.
Oh, the follow-up low on there is just all you need. The combo limit, get a little bit of that dragon. Like, I love that Synn's been optimizing a lot of the dragon meter on there just to make sure that they have it for later on here. But they're not going to have to worry about it right now. The follow-ups from Zeta getting back into neutral here, holding it down with it, but we're going in with the parry option from Zeta.
I mean, off the back of that U Infinite Wonders too, if you look at its frame data, you're like, why is it so fast if the laser feels so slow? It's because that startup, the very first frame, is a very disjointed ground hitbox. And that is what caught Synn and what started this comeback round for Seika, but it's not gonna close out. Synn's able to hold on to the lead all the way through.
Second time that's happened, this time Synn recognizing what was going to go on the follow-up on there. Gets a hit. Like, we're going over with Infinite Wonders early on, and we're catching Synn from out of the skies with the spear.
Rhapsody all whiffing. Synn ready to take advantage. The 668, and yet way too close. Don't even need to worry about if you're close enough for the punish bar. Going to do everything you need.
Checking out the second low, makes its mark here, but wasn't able to get a full conversion on it. Followed up. Oh, and the call out on there afterwards, trying to send out the Infinite Wonders, and Synn was like, no, this is a prime opportunity for a Skybound Heart.
Absolutely. Rep a Brave Point away, get Seika back down, close to the corner. Brave counter blocks, but I mean, it's not going to be too panic-inducing just yet.
With the strikes on there, enough time on there, get the pushback with the Thunder, enough time for the 6-6L to go ahead and get its place. Yeah, you're following up time. Go ahead, use that Raging Strike here. This could finish the job if you want to. Yes, it does.
Good old Raging Chain to clean it out. Synn up game number 1. Looking ahead towards top 8, but Seika is going to try and bring those visions back down to earth.
Definitely doesn't need a viewfinder at this point, but the 6-6L on here actually from Seika. Spear of Arvest is going to make its mark all the way to the corner. Uses all 3 of the hits into the low. This is going to be, doesn't get the conversion, no connecting flight.
And Synn able to UDP out. Wait for the U Rhapsody. Going to get the punish. Things are looking bad and maybe going even worse for Seika at the moment.
Oh, again, try to go in for U-Skill Infinite Wonders on there, but we're going to get hit. Converting the bisection, the double jumping. There's something pleasing about the good old dust loop of jumping U from Zooey.
Oh, it's one of the most iconic things through anime fighting games that jump, dust, and soul. And hey, like I said, it is just oddly satisfying.
We get the follow-up on the way down. Going to get the full conversion in here. Gets a little bit of combo into the corner, holding it down from a distance with the 2M from Zooey.
Pogo right on out, flipping the strip. Whoa! It went right over.
Just went right over on it. Going to give a full advantage on here. Super Skybound Air territory for Synn to be in, but goes ahead, gets the conversion into the Raging Chain afterwards, back into neutral.
In the corner, this could be your winner's life right here, right now. The 2M Raging Strike immediately comes out to seal the deal. Synn and only rep Vaseraga tonight that I recognize, and of course, after bringing back Versusia.
We tried to go for that big body like hit on there, but it was going to be like the first hit going to our Gwen Stacy on there. Afterwards, going to go ahead and get the scoops on there onto the other, back into the corner you go, and going to get that conversion. Nice.
You Instinction just to keep Asto locked. Good spot dodge. It's not going to be enough to free you from the corner. However, the SBA will free you. We're just going to return to the next round stuff.
But yeah, I was like, you're going to get free, but not in the way that you prefer.
Sometimes you just got to take your wins where you can get them. You got out of the corner.
True. You got out of there, but at what cost? Now you're back in there, though. You're going to get, like, go ahead with the knockdown on here. We have Asto with the token available on it. Not even going to have a chance to potentially use Nier as the full stick of butter. Just going to go ahead and use it. Look at that cinematic. Form up the mech, strike it down.
Game number 1, Asto not able to get anything started against Gwen Stacy. I mean, Vaseraga is a character that can be incredibly oppressive when he gets going.
Oh, the trade at the very beginning. You talk about Vaseraga when like it's going. Even when you get started, like just beat out on the frames in there from against Gwen Stacy. But now we got ourselves a chance here from Asto. Holding down enough time to get the token in place on there, but gets hit with the Battalion of Fear early on from Gwen Stacy.
Nice spot dodge on the follow-up. Was able to get some started. Gets hit by the column. Sometimes he's trying to move forward a little bit too earlier. Tried to 5U, but out of all the characters in the cast,
oh, I played that Metal Slug 3 level before. Right, go ahead, get the scoops on there. A little bit of distance, enough time to put that Dark Token, the sunscreen on. Use skill, ground projectile into the anti-air.
Conversion, and to be going right back into 5U, full armor back.
There is nothing quite as terrifying as Vaseraga whiffing the scythe above you and then being able to like, kind of keep their turn and like keep you guessing afterwards. Jump scare.
Wow. Mitian will hit, stopping Gwen Stacy from trying to get 5Us where there isn't guaranteed opportunities. Finds a gap finally, and the red up throw.
Like starting up on the guard. This time, use skill, you're going to get the full conversion. You have the access to the token, so you're able to get a little conversion, but not a lot. You're asking for the medium-sized KoK.
Gets spot dodge. Now Gwen Stacy not in a great position, finds the hit, stopping Asto's approach. Now we're getting walked down quickly.
And the smart option on there just goes ahead for use skill scoop on there afterwards. Enough time, hold it down, but we're just trying to get out the corner. The BP says, no, get back there. I want you there. I want you to pay the rent.
Oh my, great patience. Asto should be able to convert this into a kill with the W and Nitia, but no, drops the link, just not being found in time. But Samsara finds it.
Yeah, just a little bit lost in the dream on there afterwards here, but still alive. Try to go in for this. I'm ready for it. Good Stacy goes in for the throw yet again. No escape on there this time, so we're just going to go one more throw. Another one this time, ready for it again.
Alright, hit the U Instinction. Dodges the Great Sight Brian off just in time. Has Gwen Stacy back in the corner. Asto's looking pretty good this round.
I like the spacing on there, like away from the projectile. Was able to get away from that follow-up on there. Doesn't get the final conversion. Tread misses on the BP on there. It's going to give Give Stacy a chance to turn things around, and you're holding down there with the column.
Although we've got jump scare online, cannot spot dodge on the blue flash if it's going to be you and Nitia.
Believe in victory.
That means Asto is in it. It's now 1-1.
To win it on here. Like use the armor from the Dark Token on there to go ahead, take their turn back on here, applies another dose of sunscreen on the other side.
R8 finding a punish and then teleport on in with that 5U. The dodge on the U Instinction does throw tech. And unfortunately, U Instinction at the end of all of that will win out.
Oh, just got the hit on the tippy toe and just got the Abari on there afterwards. Here, Raging Strike, Raging Chain, scoops into the down once against that point for Gwen Stacy's.
Battle 2. Engage.
Run on gets the tag, and the column's gonna find a little bit of advantage. And the Great Sight right off gonna keep it going.
Just like that on here, using a lot of the H skills on here afterwards. EX time in there, enough time to apply the Dark Token, hold it down with the stomps. Does get the hit with the higher, looks like trying to like jump on the.
Cagliostro.
I mean, at least it's heated up. It was below freezing in Texas, so that's how cold it's getting. It's getting below freezing here.
Getting a little bit of that Christmas weather, which is good on here. But in the meantime, though, we got the heat of battle to warm us up.
Letting these intros rock. Gotta let them rock for the first time. It doesn't matter how many times you've seen these intros in our bracket, you let the first one go, and then we can skip the rest of it.
Yeah, yeah. Lucilius, you have no chill.
Believe in victory.
Nothing but
We're
edge.
gonna be rock.
Engage.
A little wavy story.
Early on in here, and we're already seeing going into the other side here from Prada, trying to go hold it down with Alexandria.
Fortunately, though, unlike a lot of other characters, Lucilius has an incredibly good anti-CAG pressure tool in that far M.
Oh, yes. No, absolutely on there. But we're going to see it not this round. Maybe next time.
I mean, it doesn't matter how good your tool is. If you don't have the life necessary to use it, then it's all for naught.
Especially like when you have to like get that early on in there just to get the levels on there to get to the real maximum potential of some of those special moves on there afterwards here. We're going to get a chance now with the follow-up. Going to get the strike down on here. Level 2 is available now.
Back throw from Prada. The spot dodge on the far edge knows you can't get a guaranteed final player. You don't want to be trying to box the Cagliostro if you know you can't win.
Oh, and we catch on there. The approach on there just a little too far away. Doesn't get much else out of it, but just gets out of the situation and takes away a VP. Good enough.
We go through the bliss from Prada, and here we go. Has Castiel back to the corner, but a far ebb hitting from that far away. That leg is long.
I'll try to make the Abyss movie poster on there. Got caught in the trap afterwards and stuck in there, but the call out with the U skill option on there is going to head and tie up the round count.
Very defensive round start from Prada. Castiel opting for the 6XL. Not able to make very much, but again, finds that far end to get out of the corner quickly.
Start up with the U skill, gets snuffed out early on by Lucilius, by Castiel. Kind of keep into that range here. Using the air just to kind of keep a float away from the blades of Lucilius here from Prada.
So getting that overhead ender, gonna try and take some chip damage, a little bit here and there. Oh, good stop, and it just dodges through the 6XL, and that should be an easy kill confirmed with PSBA.
Yeah, bring it out there. Doesn't even need a cinematic. We're just going to go right to the finish screen on there. Really strong start after on that turnaround from Castiel.
Prada has really good moments. Gets a lot of momentum going. And Castiel has just been able to find very crucial far M. It's going to be proving a huge issue for Prada for the rest of this match.
Oh yeah, we're already getting a little bit of the vacuum trying to push away on here. Prada sets up the spear with the traps on there afterwards, but we're going to go all the way into the other side. Keeps up with the tempo with the teleport. Trying to throw it up enough time to get a little bit of charge on the rock.
Prada now, crucial spot dodge, able to get punishment started, sets up the U trap for the meaty, really enforcing that Castiel's not going to be doing much. Tries to roll through, gets back thrown. And now everything might be going from bad to worse as Castiel confirms this conversion.
Yeah, all the way here. Doesn't have enough for the full meter, but here we go. The combo limit catches the early part of the teleport in there from Cagliostro and going to get the knockout. Castiel in a great spot to move on into top 8 now with the set point.
This Metamark now is going to start off heavily aggressive with 6XL, getting the overhead ender. Now, KoK is going to be in a defensive spot, and that's all Prada is playing at the moment. But
gets the wall bounce on here. Really good position to be in. Get just tricked out with the empty low teleport on there. Now we're just setting up the spear. We got rid of one of the minions back here. We're just trying to wait out a button to see if anything comes into play.
Fading out that 2H. It does hit high up in the sky, but if there's not KoK there, it's going to find nothing but Eric. Tried to throw bait once again, but Castiel hiding.
Yoda still gets struck on there. Hasn't got a lot of the special meter in here. Just been relying on those normals in here just to get away in the pace of Cagliostro. Going to go ahead with the throw.
Very scary tidings for Prada. The 6XL is going to absolutely end things. Paradise Lost is going to end. There's not HP.
In the meantime, we do have our match coming right now. We got the Zeta, we got the Anila coming out to play yet again. Here we go.
Believe in victory.
I'm excited to see this. I have missed Ryazo Anila, and we're just gonna hop round start.
Oh, and yeah, one of the beautiful things about Anila on there with that 2H reaching on the other side, you're able to go ahead, get into the corner, but not for very long. Spear of Arvis after the confirm from Seika says, no, I want this corner. This corner's cooler.
Ryazo's back dash is getting caught by Infinite Wonders, no follow-up, and Ryazo gonna absolutely make the most of everything. That 2H once again!
Gets a little bit of the spin on there. Very nice start on here. Super jump. Oh, the straight down Spear of Arvis on there. Just striking down like gravity.
Gravity getting pulled back down to earth. The Rhapsody gonna stop a sheep, but not Anila herself. Must get a secondary hit for that.
Oh yeah, has to get the low on there afterwards here. Another chance into the low. Here gets the conversion, the Raging Strike. You have the meter to work with here. You're just going to save it for a little bit later.
Wonders to keep the pressure going. A brave counter for Ryazo. Wants to make up this life deficit. And it's not going to be easy. Seika is having some solid defense, only taking a little hit there and a little bit of chip here.
Seika holding down the Infinite Wonder just a little bit of time. Got the hit. Ryazo got hit with the tail end of that on here, but it's going to be the turnaround here, trying to get onto the other side. Oh, switching around here, trying to bait out. Like, we got the spot dodge on here. The turnaround here from Ryazo. Wow. I was tripping up my own freaking words. Dang.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes the routes just, they turn on their head very quick. You try and say one thing, and these players are going to immediately try and make you jumble your words by doing something crazy.
Seika was trying to bait out the anti-air Spear of Arvis on the approach in there. Doesn't get a lot for it. Having to use the BP to like get a strike back on here. This like gets the dodge on the sheep, but not the throw after.
Love stop giving Ryazo an in, but the use here of our Vestas are going to absolutely put in some work.
The VP get the follow up on the 2U Infinite Wonders.
With no block into the future, go back to the past.
No time like the present to go ahead with that follow up on there. Another round for Seika.
Big 2-8 once again. Very awkward to try and confirm it, so Ryazo not going to go for too much of an investment. Able to get this confirmed here going, though.
Oh, the spacing on there, absolutely perfect to get away from the Rhapsody on there and continue up the pressure. See, we're going all the way into the, not quite to the couple of it, but you know what? We got that hit on the conversion. We didn't need it to work, but after all, we're tied up the round count.
Battle 3. Engage.
Tied up the round count, but not in the game count. This is set point if Ryazo can find another round win.
Get on the charge. Oh, this time, once again, the Rhapsody doesn't make its mark in there. Get on the other side, using that long range 2U from Ryazo.
Absolutely. Nice. Gonna get the spot dodge after procking the all light and candy. This throw. Seika gonna put Ryazo in the corner. Another one.
The approach in there from the low into the throw, working out wonders for Seika on here. We're just gonna go ahead, spin that spear, make up a little dance on there after the end. We're in Super Skybound out territory, but it doesn't matter because we got caught. Ryazo ducking, gets the hit, and we're tied. Now we're tied up in the game match count. Anything goes.
Ryazo sticking with the Anila. No switch to 6. We live and die by the Divine General.
Just by the sheep, die by the sheep. Love to see it. So fluffy.
Too far away for the link. The block to the future, but it's fine. Throw gets baited, but not punished. Can't hop over the Infinite Wonders.
I was really surprised that the last hit got the wall bounce on there afterwards. Not that you could really do anything with it, but that was very fascinating to see.
Yeah. Had to take the worst case scenario there for Seika, but that worst case scenario is getting out of the corner.
Exactly on here. Got to get punished. Oh, trying to get the raging strike on there. Going to give Ryazo a chance. Gets all the way back to the corner of the follow-up with the 6-6H. Calls it out early and gets the Infinite Wonder to bounce again.
Well, even for getting those first interactions twice in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Ryazo still taking it.
Follow up on there again. Caught on the ducking. This is going to be prime damage here for Seika. Not going to get all the way to the corner, but getting a prime opportunity with the 5U follow up on there afterwards.
Crossover the 5U. Just going to BC right on out. And nice spot down on the Infinite Wonders this time from Ryazo.
Oh, and tried to do the delay on the parry on there, but gets snuffed out with the follow up from Ryazo here. The side switch on here one more time. Get out of here, the VP. Get out of that situation. But this time the U skill Rhapsody gets the hit.
Quickly BC'd. Ryazo on 0 brave points remaining. Gets a little sweep with the 6s. Oh, dodges again on the Infinite Wonders.
No approach on there. Try to go in. Probably anything else would have got something, but dodges on there. But we hit that hit on the anti-air, and now it's set point for both players and losers. One of these players is going to have to watch the rest of the bracket on the stream.
Yeah, final game, final round, and they are not letting it go gently into that good night. They're both fighting tooth and nail. Great anti-air once again.
All the way in the front, try to go for the grab, the forward roll. We're back into neutral, trying to get the call out with the U-skill Infinite Wonders, but we're just going to go in. Your flight has arrived. Are you going to be boarded? Who knows?
No counter hit too far away to the punish block to the future. And this is going to be sending all the way coast to coast.
Oh, and catches on the back dash in here. You're not far away from Anila at this point. Combo limit actually avoids it, but no punish.
He's about to get really scrambly. The DP whisk The Infinite Wonder's not going to convert the final combo.
Great dodge on the approach in there, but you know what? If no one's having the DP at the very end, that could. Is this Prada versus Mitian here? Is that what I'm seeing here?
It is. And we've got the skin already.
Oh wow! All set up and ready to go on here. Mitian on the Charlotta. Love to see it on their Prada on the Percival, which yeah, this skin looks nice. I like it.
It's nice and fancy. Oh, I wish Mitian had the skin for Charlotta. I mean, the ponytail is key.
Yeah, I feel like I brought great shame for not getting the Charlotta skin in time. I thought I had a couple extra days to it and was too busy with knocks out to make it happen, unfortunately, there. But all well, it ends well. We'll get in the future potentially on here. In the meantime, though, we're already getting over the floor of flames in there from Percival, holding up to get a little bit of stocks in there, throw it away, and trying to stop the approach of Mitian.
Mitian has so much life to play with, so much meter as well. Dodge a lot of fault, not to do anything. Rotak anchor and the anti-air not coming out in time, giving Prada a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's one of those weaknesses with Charlotta too. You do have anti-air options, but if you're just trying to use the normal, they're your slower options. Didn't matter though in the end. We got that confirmed off the block DP, and that is all that Mitian is going to need to win that round.
Dodges on those. Oh my! The TP whiffing once again. Giving huge punishment from Mitian.
Going in like the light holy ladder route on there to keep a little bit of okay. We got that confirmed into the raging strike, raging chain. Hold the onions, and we're going to go into another block on the DP. Oh my goodness!
It is like clockwork right now. Prada unable to find a reversal option on Wake Up to find any advantage, and immediately back to the lobby.
Yeah, you could make a children's television show counting the number of block DPs in that 3 block DPs in a row with the reset on here. That was a quick change over back into the Cagliostro. I understand.
Yeah, that's one of those times you just go back. You might want to, try and style, have fun with the new skin. That looks really beautiful.
Oh, I like the use of on the parry option, the 5U in there from Mitian in there to get rid of the trap. Call out anti-air with the holy ladder.
Set out the U trap, lock it down, but the run up 5U gonna clear things away. Mitian unstoppable right now.
I'll try to got another holy ladder. I like these callouts from the teleport. It looks like ready for it. It's like oh, you thought I wasn't ready for your Cagliostro? Let me try to turn this around here all the way to the other side. Do you have enough to finish the job? Do you? I think you do.
Combo limit just kind enough.
Battle 2. Engage.
Back the clash, double clash, and the spot dodge too. No one goes punished.
Oh yeah, unfortunately, got hit on the other side there. Going to give Prada a chance to go ahead and get the follow-up. Block just gets away from the raging strike altogether. On the Alexandria at the very end.
Battle 3. Engage.
Sonic spinballing in there. We're holding down another call out with the holy ladder in there from the from Charlotta from Mitian. Okay, with the wall bounce on there. I see the Charlottas in the chat coming out in full force now. I see Biscuit out there. Good stuff at Knockdown, by the way.
Here as well.
Oh yeah, of course. Conway's own Zero.
What a spot dodging. This is painful.
Oh, so much on there. You didn't even need to do a full combo. You just got the hit because of the no BP on there at the end. You know what? We're turning things around right now.
in victory. Battle.
Looks
one.
like this Cagliostro change is gonna pay some dividends. It just needs to cash out. Holy vest. This machine cannot stop it.
Oh, the power of alchemy can go a long way for sure on here. BP just to try to get off. Gets blocked on there, but goes back into maintaining it on the follow-up on there. Gets away from the throne teleport on there. Charlotta going to get the wall on top of everything in the corner. Oh, wow.
Tries to jump to meet Cagliostro air to air, but Prada not gonna let that happen that easily. Still has control.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. Big Prada pulling another get it to get the thing on there. Nice tech.
He's the 5 front throw and the trap.
Battle 2. Engage.
Tell to the other, holding down it with the 6-0, but it's going away. Head to the big does the on there. Back in the corner we go. We're going to finish off into the combo limit thanks to the Holy Ladder at the very end. Gets another confirm with the 6XL on there afterwards. Goes in for the Noble Strategy M option in there for the overhead.
And here we go. Prada able to continue the advantage, going to use the U trap. Get brave countered right away. That is gonna be
up here. This is to get into winners finals here. So I believe this is still a 1st to 2 set on here at the moment. But we're going to get a really strong start in there with the overhead, and we are just going all in right now for Castiel.
And this is exactly what Wilnas wants to be doing. Those early hits in and keep it going. The brave counter wins. I don't even think Castiel was ready for that to auto punish.
Oh, but you know what? We got ourselves in there. We're going to show off the dragon. And you know what's more powerful than the dragon? Just using the power of the dragon fire afterwards. No dragon drop kick yet. We're saving that for later. We don't even have access to it at the moment in here, but we're going scooping away from our from Squid Stacy here.
Yeah, blink and you miss it, but Wilnas' GP did in fact win. It can happen.
It can happen to the best of us on there for sure.
Engage.
Overjacked right now. When Stacy not able to get anything started, Castiel is very quick to turn the tables, especially with that DP.
All too far away for the scoop. I feel like it's rare, like when it misses like from that distance on there anyway. But a little bit of confirming there from Castiel, trying to hold it down in there. But the Battalion of Fear says, you know what? I want to go all the way to the corner. Apply the sunscreen for just a little bit of time in there. But we're going to get away with the knee from Castiel.
Battalion of Fear right back in. Not going to find too much. Castiel forced to be very defensive here. Wilnas not able to close the distance too safely against Vaseraga, but right now, all those problems are gone. You got hit by the overhead. It was going to be safe as blocks. You are absolutely dead.
Now we get a dragon drop kick. Bring it all the way down, gets crushed on it, turn the stage into a Tekken stage, finish the job.
Well, I get to say my favorite phrase because of his English voice actor. Looking cool, Joker.
I've never noticed that he says that for some reason.
Okay, it's because English Wilnas' voice actor is Xander Mobius, who voices Joker from Persona.
Oh, okay. Okay. I understand now. I understand. All right, but I'm going in to get the clash of the people trying to approach each other. The armor comes into play this time around. Gwen Stacy's not going to have any part of that here. Already have that life bar gone from Castiel here. Nice little dodge in there from the ground projectile here. Hold it down with the delay, but not going to do anything. Castiel is just ready for it. Going to go ahead and get the side switch and a beautiful confirm at that.
The spot dodge, you know, just mental intimidation. And Castiel's going to keep it going.
Right. Yeah, bring it down one more time. Get the one scoop into play. Just that's all you need. All right, all right. We got ourselves a match.
RH, oh my god.
Hold it down there, just like try to fight while fly approach on there, but we're going to go right back into neutral in there. Tries to go on the spot dodge, but going to get hit by Gwen Stacy. Get that throw out, enough time to fly the Dark Token.
Counter immediately going to press the advantage, but a brave counter back from Gwen Stacy. The U great side grind off. Get Castiel down backing in the corner at SSPA health. You've got to be incredibly careful.
The side switch on there gets blocked in there. The approach from Gwen Stacy doesn't get anything forward, and we're trying to find that one. Who's going to hit first is going to be a big damage on there. BP, get out of here. Only one BP left on the side of Wilnas here, so everything is just going to, like, oh, I was about to say doesn't count on there, but we're getting the chip damage. Doesn't matter. We got the far-reaching normal in there to apply afterwards. Nice.
Battle 3. Engage.
That was such a crazy end to the round. Both players trying desperately to chip out each other.
Yeah, this. I'm gonna admit I haven't seen a lot of Wilnas play since the character came out. Afterwards, like, he'll definitely kind of swing on the downhill. So this matchup seems very wild.
Oh my, wow, the straight side going on from downtown. Jump out of the oh my, what?
Oh, we are seeing things where no man has been meant to see on there. Trying to fly it, get the dodge away, but nothing on the approach.
On it, or knee it right on it. Oh my, shoulders charging. Looking like a tight end over here.
Oh, yeah, no, like no yards passing at this part here, but we're going to try to find that one little touch in here. We're in very dangerous territory to be in for Wilnas here. You're gonna have to dodge every little way commit. Gets to confirm, but nothing else afterwards. Just goes for the Skybound Art, and I think you were blocking on there afterwards. Yeah, that's all you need. Tie up the round. The matches, rather.
This will be a first of 3, all of top 8.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna be going back and forth for a while.
All right. It's been the most jumpy I've seen Vaseraga be in a matchup in a long time. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, 6 itself coming out. But it's not gonna find very, very much.
Get the call out on there, go on to the other side, saunter on. This time the armor going to get on the low option from Wilnas in here, so enough time to get to go ahead, get back into it. Has the Dark Token available when needed.
Nice jumping over the U Instinction straight into SSPA.
Just like that with the dragon coming on through here, trying to very important round, trying to make it happen.
Bump on through. Man grabbed a second one. Not going for the third one. Would have worked.
A little bit too far away on it. Nothing going to be on the U-skill scoop on there, but you know, afterwards in here with the Battalions of Fear, U-skill on there, going to apply enough time to get the token back into play.
Tries to skip on by, but no. The defense from Gwen Stacy holding very, very strong. Very nice 2H, but it's not going to matter all that much. Castiel's not able to keep things going. Gwen Stacy able to take the round. And these two are just getting closer and closer.
Okay, go ahead again. Trying to get the approach on here afterwards here. Long range Battalions of Fear. We're going to go in for the low option. A little bit of a guard crush in here. No big hits have been in until that part. Got a little bit of shoulder attack, 10-yard line. From keep compression on there, but this time the U skill scoop coming into play.
Oh, Castiel was deciding I've been holding down back too much. I'm gonna go and Hadron smash my way back to neutral.
Big knee into the follow-up on here, trying to win. This time, nice dodge on there. Oh, got the follow hit, but it wasn't ready for the confirm after.
Went for the jump, land trying to cause some mix happening. Could not get the confirm. Would have been a guaranteed kill against the Yay. Instinction's going to not get anything but spot dodge. The 6-6 down attempt unpunished.
A lot of back jumping from these people on there afterwards, just waiting for it and bringing in the fist one more time. That one going to Castiel, cooking up a treat as we get the lead in this first 3.
2-1. One more game is all Castiel needs to move up to top 3.
We're thinking about things again. We're just like giving that little bit of an extra moment, going right back into it. No change from Gwen Stacy on here.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Whiffing. Oh my god. Gwen Stacy is just pressing bar M and Ryazo's improving.
Yeah, the bees will continue until the Dark Token is applied on there. Get out of there with the situation from Castiel. Going to go back into neutral, holding down with that big fist that's been holding the fort for the most part here. Back into the corner, into the scoops we go. One more round on the side of Gwen Stacy.
I mean, the rounds that Gwen Stacy wins have looked very dominant. Just almost in every other situation, Castiel's been able to find either those very tense hits just aside the round, or able to stop Gwen Stacy's approach pretty quickly. Like this round might be turning out.
Yeah, Castiel's been doing a really good job of approaching from like medium to long distances in here, using that on there. But that's what I want to see from Gwen Stacy. We had the Dark Token applied, stop the punish on there afterwards here. We're seeing a lot more guard crushes in there as we're trying to approach. That time, Castiel goes in with the fist one more time.
Light miss time on the 5U, so the armor started ticking down immediately. Does not matter in the end. Gwen Stacy able to find a hit that guarantees full restock. Oh!
I think we believed a little too much at that part here. This is going to be all Gwen Stacy all the time here. And just like that, do you have enough to finish the job? Yes, you do. That is going to tie it up 2-2 now.
Oh, and Zero with a $7 into the Patcherito. Goated. Gavin had $1 too. Let's go. We're sending a little extras here.
Yeah, love to see that on there. Shout out to Gabagool, shout out to Zero on there. Adding up, we're at currently 1375, and we still have plenty of those codes to redeem as well on there. But in the meantime, though, Dark Token is applied, already running down its mark here, but still going to go get the approach with the Battalions of Fear.
Stacy has a lot of good advantage, but just gets sniped out. Walking back and forth too much can get you skill to buy Wilnas, and now you're in a terrible position. You can threaten, either you great size trying offense and you Battalions of Fear shenanigans. Do you want to risk your life on it?
Great question, KoK. Try to get on the approach, and this time the armor beats out on the low. You don't have to guess high or low if you have armor on your side. Enough time, apply the Dark Token on there. One more adjustment on here. Ooh.
Just knee on in, get the chip kill. Castiel will be moving on to set point, and a great DP. The first one we see from on Infinite Battalion of Fear this time. Ooh, another one.
Long range on the normals, and they're going to get to confirm with the projectile afterwards here. We're just holding down. We're trying to keep outside of that range a little bit more from Castiel.
Let that tackle go through. You can't DP them all as much as you would like to.
Although want to DP everything is a very strong desire on there, but we got the confirm. We're going to keep back into the neutral here. Just saunter up, get the throw.
That's when Stacy back in the corner. Armor is not a factor. There's only meter to worry about. But Stacy's able to fly it out of the corner just a little bit. Gwen gets sent right back in. Not dead yet. Too far away from the corner to start with.
Doesn't get the conversion, unfortunately, on here. Could have been big damage on here. Very, very fortunate for Castiel on the top. But misses with the jump over the command normal.
Or other Matera players, we'll see the Lucilius come out as well. But it looks like the Nier is going to be the first switch.
All right. Like KoK said earlier, all these top 8s are first to 3 here. So plenty of time to experiment, see what is going on in the minds of these players here. Return to the Nier for the second time for Dragalia.
The DP on out gets the throw bait, backdash, shimmying.
A little bit of touch on here, just holding him out here one more time. Here comes Death. Get the follow-in, like, breaks on Death, was still way in the air, but doesn't get anything for it, unfortunately.
Nice, gets the spot dodge. No, ianman his turn, and is able to stop Dragalia from doing pressure.
I like that option in there from Synn too. Like, saw the ominous turn coming right out. It was like, went for the DP option just to get away from Death a little longer. But you cannot escape Death for very long. Time is only on a scale for us all here. But we're a little bit approach into the Raging Strike. Oh, yeah, and you can get that full convert with that far-reaching normal into the Skybound Art. Scream out that pain here.
Well, that happened.
That did indeed happen. Gwen back throw. Gets Death onto the other side here, but holding between. The trade in there actually was able to stop on Synn's momentum a little bit.
Got the counter hit with the 2M. I mean, look at Synn's life total. It is under half right now.
With that confirm on there afterwards here. Has to only spend a little bit for the Raging Strike on there afterwards. One more time, sends up the Oki into the overhead option in there.
Been able to keep things calm, get the round win. Might be trying to go up 2-0.
Nice dodge, but doesn't get the follow-up on the DP from Zooey. Like the shutout of Death just for a little bit here. But unfortunately, you dodge a little bit too early against the Dragon Laser on there. One gets in a full opportunity. Look at that life bar just go away.
Oh, that's repulsive.
It's like it's a Pocky Stick now. It's like it's just the bottom part of the Pocky Stick on here. Afterwards,
good lead into the round for Synn. Game 2 on the board. Is Dragalia going to a third character?
he might be. He might be. Okay, everybody, roll the dice. What do you got? Chat, tell me. Who do we got next? We got the Narmaya coming out finally.
Maybe. It could be the Sandalphon. Could be Lucilius. There could be a lot of characters actually.
Oh, yeah.
There's Dragalia we are talking about.
One thing I do appreciate about Grand Blue Fantasy Versus is it feels pretty easy. Like the characters are relatively difficult to master as on a high level, but if you want to get into a character for the first time and just trying to learn through it, the character guides are really good at least getting a head start on that and trying to understand what you do. So it's I do really appreciate where just like you can kind of play it. But I see that Lo Wayne. You see that chat message?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just,
you know, maybe Dragalia's wanting to give Viram in the chat a little taste of home.
Oh,
bringing out Lloyd.
Oh, just here, check it out. We got the boys. The boys are back in town. Thin Lizzy time.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Already back in here and forgot about the bottle. There's a weapon in there from Lowain on there also.
Yeah. Champagne bottle is a little silly. Actually, not champagne, it's just wine.
Yeah, I think it's like good old wine, but not, you know, definitely the cheap wine on there on top of it. Here comes Catbot, enough time to get some food in ya.
It's the parfait. Oh, we're gonna have oatmeal in our future.
Oh yes. Oh, we got onto the other side here. We are partying on here. Catalina bot throws out the missiles. No Gynax for you on the top of it. Into the bisection from Synn. Going to get the going to have to hold down the fort against the boys.
Bunch of meter here for Dragalia. There's the Yuel.
Oh.
Shake my hand.
Oh, the most terrifying wheel in the universe, right there, right there. Nothing on the light, awesome sauce in there, but we do get the conversion into the bisection from Synn.
Been able to keep things going though. There's no meter for Dragalia to use Wake Up HPA, so you can pretty much freely take your advantage here. Only have to worry about your reversal. Never mind, you beat some space, and that is perfect oatmeal time.
Go ahead, get hit with it, but not on the follow-up on the Dragon U skill on there afterwards here. Too far away for the Alpha Sauce in there, but enough time to get that dodge on here. Take control of the, that doesn't get the conversion, unfortunately. Oh no!
Go in. Then is able to find a 2M Raging Strike. Jumps the hit.
Yo, I see Ed Gone Bad rating with the party 6 in the chat. Hello and welcome. You just entered into the near beginnings of top 8 for Kame Clash Scramble number 3.
And we've got Synn on that point against Dragalia, who's been switching the characters up. Started on Vikala, went to Nier, now on Lwane. Trying to make something stick.
A little bit of trade on the 2M in here, but the awesome sauce is going to bounce off the wall here. Get the party started. Catbot hold it down a little bit time. Sends out the boys, but no can do. The boys are too busy getting hit.
Right, this should be the kill here. As long as Dragalia has the routing down, HBA does a lot of damage.
Fire out those cheap scratch and dented fireworks into the human pyramid attack finisher, and that's going to be it for the first match. Dragalia's got to keep with low aim for this entire time. We are in it to win it.
Trying to stop Dragalia's approach with the missiles. They are covering the Dragalia's back.
Oh, but you got hit with the cat missiles on there, trying to get the approach in there, but the 6-6L says hello to the face. Going to go ahead with the Raging Strike on there afterwards, back into neutral, into the bisection, the U-skill version of that to go ahead. Tries to go in for the overhead option on the 6-6, and you're going to get human pyramid attacked for it.
Well, you always have to keep that in mind when the lane has 100 meter and any amount of life total.
Got the boys out on here afterwards here. Dragalia still in it here, getting another round on the plate here. Going to get hit with the DP from Zooey. All the way to the wall we go.
Synn is blocking Dragalia down, trying to press the big close range counter hit. We go in for the Dust Loose into Gamma Ray. Nah, no Dust Loose.
Nothing for it on here, but we just go ahead and bring out the Gamma Ray one more time in here. Nice little attack in here, but you're still stuck in the corner. Gonna wait it out here, but the wheel here comes for us all there.
Able to kill a little bit of life through these items. But we won't get to actually see 27k effective health blowing this time.
Battle 3. Engage.
Really awesome sauce. Going to go ahead and get the punish on Taylor in here. Now time to get a little bit of Oki on there with the Dragon Leader.
Guys, 2H. There wasn't a small enough gap to stop that from the missiles. So now Dragalia is in a rough spot in this corner.
We're keeping the distance on here. Nice little conversion on there. You're going to get the big bounce on here.
Oh. Restoration going to allow Dragalia to live a little bit longer, but back in the corner. Synn has 50 left meter. You are just one Raging Strike confirm away from death.
Oh, they might live to regret it on here. Just like waiting for that final hit. No H Dragon Laser for you on here. Check it out with the, like, holding down. This time, smart use of the BP on there just to get away from the wheel and maintain the pressure in the corner here. But right back at you, 1 BP left for Dragalia.
Oh my gosh, the parfait, just as Dragalia needed it.
Yeah, just went for the simple option in there just to get the damage and get out of the situation more or less here.
Been able to keep things going though, gets to the corner, not able to get the conversion, and the SSPA will finish it. Dragalia getting sent to losers 3-0 by Synn. It only lasted one game. A game didn't go the best for Prada, but you know, maybe had a little bit extra time, get more comfortable again with the Percival, and we'll see it provide some fruits of the labor now.
Yeah, indeed. We definitely saw Prada in the chat saying earlier, it's like all in on the Percival here, but this time looking already a lot better. Going to get the confirm from the 6-6L in here. Pushes Vidril right into the corner here and getting these confirms where they count. 4 stocks already.
Hanarashi though, gonna get Vidril out. Nice, the overhead. Prada gonna take the first opportunity to brave counter and get that U-Flame carpet set up.
Got that confirmed into the Rage Strike, Rage Chain all the way to the corner. You go. Doesn't get anything else afterwards here, but we go ahead with the command grab. Okay.
Good old 5U. Unfortunately for Prada, the scaling is going to allow Vidril to live one more time. And there's no break points left on Prada's end. So if you get hit here, you are guaranteed to die.
Oh, yeah. And you have. Oh, it almost could have happened then.
Nice. Percy's incredibly large horizontally EP. Catching out Hanarashi.
6-6L was the start of everything on the side of on Prada's side earlier on here. So, but we're going to get a little bit more out of it here. Forces the BP in there from Vidril. Gets on with a follow-up on there from the backdash. A little bit of box flame. Going to go ahead with a big stomp out on there afterwards. We're going to get all the way to the corner. We're going to get that wall bounce into the combo limit. We're about to go.
The safe jab, no UDP, even an option. Nice Hanarashi baiting out Prada. One more time, the overhead one and the second one.
we saw like early on, like I believe it was Vidril going like what the 4 overheads in a row to round start.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get the full combo conversion on top of that here. All right, switch around in here with the and they're into the overhead, hold it down, but this time the DP says get out of here. I don't want to deal with that anymore. Thank you.
Skills being pressed with both players. What a counter poke there on the Starlit Sky. That's to get Prada out of the corner, sending Vidril pretty close into the other one, but the mid-strict throw bait.
Yeah, love the use of delay on there. Go ahead, take their turn back one more time. Doesn't get the final follow-up on there and going to get a 2H of their own. Does get out of the situation in here, but only just a little bit into the corner.
Vidril being a little bit patient, waiting for the run-up after the U-Flame carpet. That chip damage was nothing but water under the bridge. Was able to take game number 1.
We're thinking about it a little bit, though. We're waiting on the screen just a little bit longer, taking the time, but the rematch button is inevitably hit. We're continuing with the Percival. Oh, the call out. Go ahead, like gets a little bit of far up. I'm sorry. Carpet still available on here afterwards here. Going to get a little bit of stock in there. Get snuffed out a little bit with the low in there from Yuel. Try to go in like from the little bit of delay. Going to get in the favor of Prada. There's that conversion into the full combo. Here comes that Skybound Heart.
As Way back raises, welcome in everyone. We are in our losers quarters, the very first set of our losers top 8. Vidril is up 1-0 against Prada takes the round. Looking to make this 2-0.
Absolutely love it. More people in here shouting out in there as we go in between Prada and Vidril right now. Holding down this time, calling out again with the anti-air, but not for very much longer. You're going to get on the other side, get hit by Prada.
Gets hit on the reset. Prada will absolutely be able to convert this into a kill with the SBA.
Letting it go. All right, battle number 3 here. Very important here. Is Percival going to be able to get the current? This time called out the anti-air yet again. That's been multiple times for Vidril working out, but doesn't get the full full punish on it.
Staying strong, getting the confirms necessary. Prada not biting on the safe jab. Able to find an eventual out of the corner.
All right, into the Fox Flame on there afterwards here. Hit the combo limit on there one more time. Does put themselves into the corner. Unfortunate situation. And going to get hit here. Flame Carpet all into go here. Prada has everything on their plate.
Another Flame Carpet used. Vidril trying to get out of the corner. Not going to be able to find it. But he doesn't chip out. And the preemptive Brave counter going to get punished. Vigil's now up 2-0.
Believe in victory.
Like was said in the chat, Prada all in on Percy here. Going to continue it on there. Goes in for the low dash option on there afterwards, but gets DP'd away by Vidril. A little bit of trade.
Trying to projectile war against Yuel. Not going to have the easiest time of it. Vidril going to keep the rush down going.
You know, you can't do that twice to me. I see where you're going with it on here. Into the Skybound. All right, that's going to be the round. Keep alive a little bit longer.
Battle 2. Engage.
All right. Hit. Here goes Vidril once again, trying to end off the set now.
It's away from the 6XL. Was too far, but blocks the DP. Turn around is fair play on here. Does go ahead and get the corner here. Holding down with these skills, just get a little bit, like get the one stock in there. Enough in there to play in there. Denies it back. A no BP available on here, so it could be critical damage if Vidril can get the hit.
One throw, no brave points. They really do hurt. Tries to slam on down the DP. Not gonna find its mark. Vidril taking the round, sending us to set point.
I didn't even need anything fancy on there. Just got the hits where they counted on here. One more time, set point, like you said, KoK.
2,
3. Oh, third is not the charm on there afterwards here. Gonna get thrown, but the anti-air from Vidril.
His super jump crossover, not gonna be a true meaty. Vidril calling that out.
And down there, waits till the end on there, gets a confirm, and the follow-up is all that Vidril needs to move.
Fidgeties popping up with the Meisho Dodo unique as the comment line for the profile card.
The battle tried and true of time. Mouse versus Jeep. Who's gonna win?
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Early on in there.
Got the train. Just setting up doorbells. Oh, there goes Star.
Forcing the like in there, send out the sheep army a little bit by, but we're throwing out mice and dormouses for a plenty on here.
Ryazo finding a little bit locked down in the corner. Anila's DP not going to help in that situation. But the hop on around, swap these sides, get these combos, start making some progress back towards winning.
Okay, the neutral jump in there, trying to see what options are coming out to play here. Holding from the distance there, nice little dodge in there from Ryazo.
Oh, the bomb just not going to be carrying Ryazo. Forced to hold down back just a little bit. And this is very low life. The chip damage that Vikala does can start getting very scary now.
Oh, it can, but you know what? You have access to, you don't get the, much else out of it. You're too far away for cinematic, but you do get the confirms on there afterwards here. The 2 touches, all that Ryazo needs to turn that around. Wow.
Battle 2. Engage.
Not the rat. Nice, gets the DP, but it's not going to be able to anti-air. JH just too big, too fast. However, Ryazo is winning on the ground.
Having to hold it down on there afterwards. A nice little jump in there. Tries to throw out the sheep, but no dice for it. Does get onto the other side. Trying to get that follow-up on there. Back. Oh, sorry.
Nope, DP got blocked, but unfortunately, not going to end up being too mattering as we get cannons with stars.
The approach in there, just trying to get closer to the cannons, maybe hopefully get away from that a little bit in here. But it is Fidgeties holding down there, forcing away the BP on there. There's the jump onto the other side with the help of the sheep for that angle. But we got the 2U into the confirm for Ryazo here.
Yeah, you see that star as the finish pops up. Just letting you know what could have been. As Ryazo takes game number 1.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda is the language of what happens at the Korean barbecue after the tournament. In the meantime, we're in the middle of the now. Call out back into neutral.
Nice DP, but out of the pressure once again. Block to the future, and it's been red as another counter hit with the stack damage on the Fidgeties.
Oh, that is big damage on here. You're going to have it into Super Skybound art for Fidgeties here. Try to get onto the other side a little bit. Go take a picture on there. Get the Justin Wong.
To you, stop walking back, please.
Battle 2. Engage.
That has been really good use of this position in the follow-ups on there. Just getting in there into the face of Fidgeties at any moment's notice from the far distance in there. Just great awareness all the way through.
Oh, big close age counter hit. And with 1 breakpoint left to Fidgeties' name, this is going to be absolutely devastating. The last one ripped away. Your life total is dwindling.
Oh, you have access to Super Skybound art, though. If there's any time to potentially have to watch out the army of slowly approaching ground objects coming at you. Wait a minute, though. We're approaching in there with the life bar, scaling down a little bit of chip damage.
Throw. Fidgeties going to be taking this to the wire.
Forward roll in there, gets away from it, but we're trying to hold it down one more time here. Spiky ball. Mario Kart items coming out into play here. It may be the winning factor. Throws out the spiky ball yet again, and it doesn't matter from the distance in there. Fidgeties takes that round.
Fidgeties still in. And the sheep just has enough health, does not care that a little steel trap went through it.
Holding it down in their forward row, just away from Dormouse on there. You have to deal with the sheep. The herd is coming into I was about to say the roost. That doesn't even make sense for Sheep. Coming in the flock.
Pressure, just blocking Ryazo down. He's not giving a clear opportunity for any breaking out. Tries to jump, but neutral jumping is just as good as keeping yourself in the corner, but a worse position.
Oh, one more time on there. Nice. We're going to tie things up now. 1-1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Neutral jump into the low here. Enough time to set up the Dormouse on there into the 2H. Right back into the corner you go. Forcing VP away just to get a little bit of space.
Alright, Wheel gonna be flipping the end of that spot dodge. And Fidgeties looking so clean this round. Gonna end in the SBA. Dormouse is a little hungry.
Chomp, 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 chomp on. It's attack time.
Battle 2. Engage.
Time for the Dormouse come in there, but you know, she beats out the Dormouse as it flocked in the future, trying to get away, but you're not far enough away on there. All his vanity from that DP from Ryazo on there, but it's going to be Fidgeties taking over the corner, getting a huge amount of a combo on here into the middle part of that life bar.
That's one of Vikala's incredible specialties, just how long she can keep a grounded combo going with a crouch confirm. And that was just a very quick game. Fidgeties now leads the set 2-1.
Yeah, no, that was definitely an any percent of a match right there. And we're going like heading back into the lobby. We're checking things out, maybe taking a little bit of breath here. Maybe it's time for that character change.
Yeah, both the 6 and the Catalina, very valid options. The 6 does come with the projectile invulnerability of Empty Hand, which can be very, very nice. But also Cat just is Catalina. Just great button. Oh, wait. Never mind. We're sticking with
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. Those are both definitely options that we've seen Ryazo go for time and time again in tournaments, online and offline on here. But it looks like, yeah, we are confirming with that Anila for one more time, potentially on here. Keeping and believing in the sheep.
You know what? That's very understandable. If you're already down 2 games, it can be very tough and demanding to just switch on a dime. It's like, all right, this next character has to be the one that gets locked in. And you don't want to take that risk of the character swap will only work for 1 game. And then you have game 5 after, even if you won.
Yeah, no, it's just as much of a skill to like decide, like, I can make the current character I'm doing work, as opposed to, it's like, what if I switch to a different character? It's like no, we just need to change up the game plan a little bit, because things were definitely working. Was approaching some of the space, like with the unique jump opportunities that Anila gets in there. But it was Fidgeties was able to just run a full gamut of options against Ryazo to shut down a lot of that on the big crouch hits that you mentioned before, KoK.
This time, was able to flip the script from rounds previous, getting a lot of advantage started, keeping Fidgeties in this corner, but the fake setup gets called on out. Thankfully, though, because of the cannon, Ryazo did not have to fear loopable pressure from Vikala.
Oh, the star bouncing all around. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Gets another one out there. Fires it through the cannon. So going to actually bonk on the head of Ryazo to stop the approach in there, keeping Vikala, keeping Fidgeties in the driver's seat.
High call, holding down neutral, double cannon, double the stars, double the fun, but not for Ryazo.
Yeah, Leonard Malton gave that 2 stars, but didn't get much for it otherwise in the retail audience. 6-6L, though, that's going to be where it's marked. That's where the audience loves it here. Get the raging strike. One more touch into the skybound arm. Send out the gold chains, 2 chains, bring it down, set point.
Fidgeties is just holding on strong. The pause not affecting very much. Hex and the DP, the very tip of its range.
at the very end there. Has maintained control of it here. It's like still keeping on this step point. Goes in for the reset in there. BP denies that. Back into it. Into the 2H of Vikala. And this is where the big damage comes in.
Knockdown, and there goes the smoke bomb, slightly obscured. The raging strike from Ryazo hit. There was not enough audio in order to cue that spot dodge. Win for Ryazo.
Okay, yeah, surviving on here. Immediate use of it, just jump into throw range on here. BP denied, back into Nuchu. All is vanity. Going to go use a DP to get in there. Doesn't get the anti-arrow on the follow-up on the approach.
Bro, whipping from Ryazo, immediately getting back thrown by Fidgeties. The star end up getting brave countered. One brave point left for Ryazo as you get DP'd, as the stars come on out, covering the overhead attempt.
Keeping away, send out the whole flock on there. We're flocking to the future. Also, on, like as well, get denied. Blocks on the BP, but it is going to get a light little tap. It is going to be the smorgasbord, the golden corral of damage from Vikala coming out to play to finish.
Popping up. The Discord stickers are probably getting posted somewhere.
Oh, this is like the weird, what is it, the Island of Misfit Toys? Wilnas, is that what I'm seeing here? The Jack Frost?
Yeah, essentially.
Oh, the trade out on there. Went for the throw option on there, but doesn't get anything for it. Nice tech from Vidril on here. Going to maintain that corner on there with the Fox Flame on there. Here comes the overhead.
They're going to BC out of the corner, but gets put right back in. Vidril showing no signs of stopping, ripping another break point away.
Love it, like Paladin chat. Forward dashing Wilnas, the opposite of what we received earlier.
Unpunishable overhead. You're in a scary position, but Vidril able to fight out, putting Dragalia to chip point. There has to be a Twitch reaction to stop yourself from getting chip out. It's not the object. Well, actually, Dragalia just pressed the button.
Yep, that's what it looked like on there. Going to get the advantage of here. Gets a little bit of strike right into the knee yet again here. We're already back, like getting the back spacing on there from that. We're just going to call him back out there, playing a little bit of home run derby with the Yuel.
The throw bait not finding a punish, and there is a huge confirm from Dragalia. This is Wilnas, so you get sent to the corner. Overhead between knocking out the round, Dragalia not able to find the confirm necessary, and Vidril taking advantage immediately.
To the Starlight Sky to get the extra room on there, but the U-Skill says, no, get out of here. I don't want to deal with that. No, thank you. Let's tie up the round count instead. I like that part.
Battle 3. Engage.
Sending the knee straight over to Vidril. No one's finding anything except for a big anti-air 2H counter hit. That will put Dragalia back in the corner. Yuel will give Dragalia some space.
A little bit of approach in there, like uses the Hanarashi to get out of the way of the Wilnas strikes in there. Going to maintain it. Here comes the rare counter in there from Yuel. We're just going into overhead, catches out into low. BP to get out of the corner, just a little bit of time.
The Scarlet Sky gonna beat out the knee attempt from Dragalia. You Hadron Smash getting punished.
Yeah, Vidril's been looking extremely good right now, and like that last round was no exception to that.
But this means that the Wilnas is probably going away, and we're gonna be rotating the cylinder, pulling out the next character, and it's gonna be Percy.
Okay, a lot of Percy Percy recognition in this tournament so far. Love to see it.
Hopefully there is either in the chat if this goes well, or fell asleep to avoid seeing a car crash.
if I fall asleep, the car crash doesn't happen. Is that the logic here?
Essentially, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. If a tree falls with the force around to hear it, then it count.
Yeah, Truly the time on that. Nice little counter hit, by the way, from Dragalia on there. We're going to go ahead and get the throw in here. Enough time to get the approach. Trying to get away from with the longer reaching normals from Percival here.
Flame Carpet taking down the health little by little. Although Vidril able to find a jump in, makes the damage happen. Equalizes his life pool just a little bit.
And with the sweep on here, trying to test it out here. They get caught in the midair, reticulate the spline with the raging chain, and that's all you need. The Percival pick looking to work out in the favor of Dragalia.
Battle 2.
Definitely showing some good progress here. Oh, Asto, that gets flooded up array too. Welcome in, y'all. We're in our first special losers quarterfinals.
Love to see it almost 100 of you in this, watching this right now. We're getting seeing Yuel get shut out by the flame carpet on there from Dragalia. Doesn't get the anti-air on there afterwards here. This is going to give Vidril a chance to make things on their side well in advance on that helmet.
Elite tech better than getting thrown. No breakpoints left for Dragalia. Uh-oh.
That's what it means. You get thrown. That's how much it's going to cost there. Doesn't matter if you have 9 stocks. Doesn't matter if you put all that into the bank. You get hit, you die.
Yeah, I mean, Dragalia was, sending the biggest shot call, a little Babe Ruth-like, but didn't have the 50 meter to back it up and just gets thrown. Nice DP though. Guys able to get out of the corner.
It looks like on the whiff throw in there. Hanarashi was already in the back with the follow-up on here. He's going to give Vidril a chance with the Fox Flame on here. He's going to finish it off with the DP for the combo limit. Treks it with the low.
Air was going in a 9 foot. It did not get convert, so it's only getting spotted once again. Dragalia trying to go for the fun 9 stock. Is dying for it.
You gotta, at some point when you're at the pizza buffet and you get all those tickets, you gotta redeem them at some point. If you wait too long, you're not gonna have time to pick out the good prize. Sometimes you gotta be happy with the Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, but now you're getting your wish.
Oh, what do we have here? We got the Narmaya finally coming out on the loser side. Just when you just send out the bat signal, Narmaya is waiting right there at it. We're back to old times.
Well, 6XL just whipping as the roll goes through. Now we're getting some Zeta online.
The whip on the start guy, but Hanarashi get the block out there into the throw. A little bit more comfortable already in here.
But Dragalia has a good playing character. He can kind of combat Yuel from far away. I mean, yes, Percy has his fireballs, but Yuel has projectile invulnerability now.
Yeah, not to mention you have the extra you got Setsuna from a distance in there. You got the crumple. You're not going to get anything for it except for the setup on there afterwards.
Yeah, only 12 frames to confirm that crumple, so you're not getting it from that far away. And the other really good thing about Setsuna in this matchup is that it's not a projectile. Setsuna is a strike, so that additional projectile invulnerability from Yuel in the most recent patch does not affect anything.
Yeah, that is true on there. So, but is Vidril going to get the round, get into set point here? So, Narmaya, Dragalia has to put in a lot of work here as they go into the corner. Go ahead, check it out with the change over into it, back into switching it right back out here into the Skybound Arch.
Also, importantly, ripping away a Brave Point throw is enough, but so is just a 5L counter hit.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh, it just does nothing. Gets a big approach in there. Just go get the side switch, unfortunately, there.
Yeah, Vidril is going to be charging on, putting the guy in the corner. The safe jab does not stop parries.
Let's get the knockdown on there. Hanarashi does get out of the situation in there, but just get the full punish on here. Going to get near even. The overhead this time ready for on the setup on there. Blocks the DP, and that is going to be it. Vidril with the Yuel. Here, but we got ourselves right into here. Big versus small. All the way through here. Coliseum. Let's get it.
Armor has been applied. You can just walk through. But now armor's gone, and Fidgeties going to try and bust out of this corner if at all possible.
Pulling it down, yeah, cancels out of that. Going to get the confirm on there. Vicky has a spike ball ready on deck on here. Does get the confirm, and on to the other side of that here. Enough time to set up the cannons and go ahead with this big damage. Goodbye to the middle part of your life bar and a little bit more thanks to the Dormouse coming to play. Chomp, 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 chomp.
This is Vaseraga we're talking about. There are many options to be a little bit scared of. That's one of them.
Yeah, of course on there, but we got double stars coming out in the play. The 6-6L trying to hold it down. Nice little dodge away from the ground projectile in there into the BP to deny it. Vaseraga only has one BP left in here, but the two agents going to confirm. Shine that rainbow, eat some Skittles, and bring down the opponent. One round for Fidgeties.
Very nice, too. That was a very high hit as well, so maybe there was a chance that Ranking Strike was not going to be able to confirm. Fidgeties knowing it would.
Did get the initial 6-6L on there, but we got the reset on there. Enough time for the Dormouse in there, and we are going places right now with this Vicky.
Did not get the hard knockdown from the U skill, but it's gonna look perfectly fine for Fidgeties. Getting the item luck necessary to guarantee a kill.
This is
Believe in victory.
Fidgeties showing Casey the whole Mickey Mouse Club with this character right now.
A lot of people say, you know, Vikala had some RNG-based combos still. Yeah, but when the RNG hits, it hits so hard.
Absolutely here. Nice air throw in there from Gwen Stacy on here, but we're going to go ahead and apply that token on there just in case on there. Misses on it, but don't worry, just goes ahead and try to apply the spacing on there one time for the big low and get that confirmed.
Engage.
Yeah, it's gonna avoid the command grab. Armor is going to be installed for Gwen Stacy. Question is, will Gwen Stacy get a good chance to use it on Gwen Stacy's own terms? And yes, there it goes.
Up on there, catches a little bit of a Vaseraga trying to get away with the jump on there. BP to deny it on here, back to one, and we're finding Choo Choo Rocket, the rocket to the sky on here. Follow the bouncing star, does get hit with it with the follow up on there afterwards here. A lot of blue, like the blue stuff is available for Gwen Stacy.
The Battalions of Fear in. One breakpoint left, so anything can, in fact, kill. And there it is, the rat wheel.
Battle 3. Engage.
BP to deny, get away from the cannons. I don't need you firing those things at me, those are dangerous.
Oh, but the UDP just far enough to get the hit still. And you, Battalions of Fear, not going to be into its armor first. There it goes. Second time is the charm. That's when Stacy moves to kill.
And you get the wall bounce on top of that there, so you're able to continue it off, get the finish on the job there. It's yeah, getting the one on their side.
Taking a second.
Believe in
There's
victory.
the rematch.
Battle 1. Engage.
Mice missed the mark, but that scythe never will on there. We're going ahead onto the other side. BP denied it because like it was a little bit too high on that first hit with the big body.
Spike ball happening, gonna disappear before Gwen Stacy has to worry about it. Time's on in, not able to continue much going, but has armor. That's all you need, taking a little bit damage here. Not the worst situation in the world.
Well, I like that, like throughout the waiting for the mice to come out there, had enough time in there to hit the mark on Gwen Stacy's side here, but we're going to get hit with double stars.
Incredible, and the armor through does not save you from dying to just taking damage.
Down in there, and he got caught in the mid-air ground unblockable there. We're just going to like hold it down here, check out with the strikes. One more time, the BP is blocked, and here we're going to continue the tirade of this mouse.
The tirade does end when the ultimate Great Scythe Garnoff gets involved. The 6-6M will get blocked. Will take a punish, but not a confirm. Was very, very far away. Even so far, that Raging Strike is not a guarantee.
Go ahead, get the follow-up on there. Follow, like, here the march. Happens every day, like, at the castle on there. Going to get the big chomp at the very end. Goodbye to the middle part of your life bar, but you'll have to deal with this corner, deal with it on there, and get the ground projectile into the full combo for Gwen Stacy.
Not a lot of life, and the Italians, you might have armor, but Vikala is very good at breaking it. Fidgeties taking the second game, now re-establishing the lead in the set.
Just like that. It seems like a lot of the, like, being able to kind of keep Vaseraga at bay here, even like with the multi-hits of like, a lot of Vicky's normals in here, really stopping the armor pressure from Vaseraga.
Backdash is trying to avoid everything Gwen Stacy is putting on the screen, but it's all in vain. Now in the corner, having to block this pressure.
Just goes in, Raging Strike on there, just like gets denied on there. No BP for Vikala on here. Doesn't matter at this point. Low life anyway. Does get to confirm, maintaining the pressure on their double cannons. We go in, gets in with the low, and the stars come out to play.
Yes, and as long as Fidgeties can route this combo into the SSBA, which does occur, we are going through the concert.
We have to go and get out your glow sticks, get out your final idlewear to the Kawaii at the very end, getting blown away. What a turnaround!
Battle 2. Engage.
And it's now set points for Fidgeties, looking to move on. When Stacy's gonna be fighting for this life.
A little bit of a touch on there, a spiky ball in there, a little too far away. Got caught on the stand block on there afterwards here. Trying to get in the way, but the big cannon comes out, blows away with the X-Buster.
For ultimate stomps, it looks like. Or ultimate times here, actually, it was. And
oh, yeah,
hit before the armor could occur. Now you're in the corner. No cannons means the pressure's a little bit weaker.
I'll try to go for another option after 6-6L on there. It did cost Fidgeties a little bit of meter in there, forcing to use the U-skill cannons out into play. Tied up in the health, getting too far away on there, just kind of keeping the distance. Vaseraga being very cognizant of the spacing.
That's what you have to be doing. Gets the hit, not able to confirm it. When Stacy's life quickly decreasing, the star is going to be thrown on the screen to take that space, put Gwen Stacy back in the corner.
Now's already jumping over it there. Doesn't want to deal with the bicorns on there, but it sends out the direct.
Here we go. The intros are rocking.
Yeah, I love
Castiel
this.
on Brooks.
Yeah, so we definitely seen the Wilnas from Castiel a little bit ago. We saw like the jump backing, trying to get away from a lot of like what we were seeing previously on there. But as we go through the portal, big I always love the intro from Wilnas here.
Yeah, Wilnas has a really funny intro. Man just likes to cook. And here we go. We're starting the set off the 6-6 to immediately combat what Synn wants to set up for the dragon. This spot dodging goes above the Hadron Smash. The 2-8, rare that it whiffs. It is a huge button, especially getting behind Wilnas. But you just cross over. Speaking of crossing over, now Synn's life bar has been vanished. Now the BC gets baited, but no punishment available. And there it is, the U skill going to be claiming everything off. Walk forward. Check. You're gonna spend. That's the question. Send off to say yes, it is worth the spend. Take away these race points. Put on a lot of damage. Make Castiel a little bit more nervous to press, and a throw will do it. Round number 1 going in Synn's way. What a comeback of a round. Now it just needs to keep this momentum going. Castiel trying to stop that. Why does himself have stopped, not opting to want to fight against the dragon? Tries to dash on in, but it's not gonna work. Gets crushed in the 6-6-8 from Synn. Gonna layer it on thick. Life total is now incredibly dire. Castiel facing down. Game 1 slipping away. Synn going dominant in this group 3. It's the hit. One last hit, and there it is. The far H just going to do it. Synn taking game number 1. Castiel sticking with the Wilnas. Does not want him to pull back out with Lucilius just yet. Maybe not even at all.
Not just yet on there. We're already getting away from the drag pressure on there. Try to go in with the low from far away, but it's going to be the big counter hit from Zooey from Synn all the way into the bisection, into the wall. Enough time for the Oki setup. Goes ahead with the overhead on top of that into the Hadron. He's still in there, turning around for Castiel.
Yeah. Not to do any camera mix. Had it available. Instead, Synn going to be able to fight out of the corner.
Get denied on there from the 6-6L in here. Dragon wants to play. Gotta play with the dragon. He wants treats.
The treats are your life total, but Castiel able to fight out. The DP does not land. Instead, the SSPA is going to claim the round.
Yeah, that U-skill DP is still extremely punishable on there. It's Castiel taking full advantage of it. You can't take that Skybound art with either with you to the next round. You might as well use it here. Look cool doing it.
Absolutely.
Follow-up does get the mark on there. That Hadron Smash doesn't get anything for it, but we're going to get closer into that corner.
Overhead unpunishable. The far 8 anti-air to confirm not gonna follow. Tries to go for an incredibly greedy punish.
Yeah. You know, like definitely looking like that was a Scrooge McDuck of a try to attempt a punish if I've ever seen one. But it doesn't matter anyway. The bank interest still applies at that point here. We're going to still be able to fire it off anyway and get the finish through all.
What a nice finishing move from Castiel. Able to tie it up. Now 1-1.
He cooks food for you afterwards. What a nice guy.
Battle 1. Engage.
Violent.
Violent but nice.
That's gonna cook you dinner and then gonna Hadron smash your face in right for dessert.
We are cooking 2 meals. One of them is you, and one of them is the delicious 3-star Michelin dinner. Hold it down. M into the like 8 Dragon Laser on there afterwards. Find their way out of there. Castiel does get hit with the 6XL afterwards. Back into the corner you go. A little bit of a trade-off on there, finding the right distance in there from that 2M.
Now Castiel trying to get out of the corner, finds the first hit necessary. Does need to keep that momentum going. Really good Twitch reaction.
Cinematic though, unfortunately, just a little bit too far away though. We are trying to reach out and touch someone with that sword. We want that.
Man, it felt like I was watching on release Versusia right there. Press L until morale hits.
2M does make his mark into the my section. Up time to get the follow-up.
Opting just hold down back, letting Synn do what's good, but opting to take a preemptive action. Not able to find a full kill from it on Synn's part. There it is, the punish on the use.
Battle 3. Engage.
Okay, all the armor fit on the 6/6H on there afterwards here. Going to go ahead and get the little conversion on there. Gets all the way to the, well, trying to get out the spacing a little bit on here, but Dragon Helper is going to get the mark into the triple attack from Zooey.
It's the hit with the non-EX The overhead for Castiel, though, is going to allow such a beautiful conversion, ending with a stomp.
With the low on there afterwards here, the dodge in here from Synn, and yeah, you go ahead, spin that cash right on there, get that finish in play. That is now in the lead 2-1 with Synn.
Believe in victory.
And now we are locked in. Castiel only believes in the Wilnas against Synn's Zooey. Lucilius will be for a different time, different place.
Nothing on the follow-up here, just trying to hold out. Slice and dice. Doesn't deal with Dragon in there, but he would go in for the low. Confirms, but nothing else.
Like Castiel starting to put itself back on the menu. It can help to make a little bit less worry about the Dragon. Oh, this U skill gonna get a free in. The throw will get backdash and punished accordingly.
Right down in there. Just go ahead, spins out the Skybound art on there afterwards. Gamma Ray, one of my favorite power metal bands, getting played out there. Goodbye to that middle part of your life bar in there. Tried to go in there with a jumping U, but no dice.
BC does whiff, but Synn was not ready to punish it immediately. Castiel making some errant decisions, and it's that point for Synn. Can it be claimed, or will we go to game 5?
Only one way to find out, and it's up to these two players to decide the fate at this point here.
The old fate is turning. Castiel in the lead for this life total right now.
The Dragon on there. Still have half of that Dragon meter to work with here. Light one in there, but here comes me. Choo choo goes the Wilnas train.
Like the falling hit. Sending Synn back to the corner. BC wars are going to be occurring. The overhead finds its mark.
Oh, we are leapfrogging right now.
Battle 3.
True. Could have said it better myself.
I like the denial, doesn't even want to deal with the lightning on there. Greeting on there, but gets hit with the U skill DP from Synn on here afterwards. One more thing, and we're at that 1 PP. Extra damage is on the table, and Synn is going to take a little bit of that right now.
The extra health now being negated by that 20% extra damage. As long as Castiel is smart about pressing, holding down back, you're not going to be too worried about it.
Oh, beautiful confirm on there afterwards and gets the follow-up into the rage game that, like you said, KoK like didn't have anything to worry about there at the end. Okay, game 5 time.
Full distance set. Yo, this makes the second set of top 8 that's going to game 5. Both have been Castiel sets. Last time against Gwen Stacy, it was Castiel who proved victorious. Will Synn overwrite this story, or are we going to see a repeat?
Getting good views on Crunchyroll at this point. That 2H is going to stop the work for a little bit longer here. Synn trying to get to the other side and take this back.
This dragon out of dragon meter. That is a green light for Castiel, but the stop sign of Synn's normals are still here.
Still got to watch out for them in there. We got the big knee on there onto the other side. Get back into neutral. There's that confirm. Bring the round to Wilnas' side on there. Castiel getting the set point right now.
Battle 2. Engage.
Starting off with the 6XL. There's a DP. All right, Castiel is turning up the levels of aggression. Knows that there is a round to give up, but super high aggression can be very profitable for Wilnas.
So just try to intrude 50-50. He's got to play on the guess on there afterwards here. The trade, try to go in for the throw on there afterwards. It's going to be Castiel winning that out.
Hot. Win for the whiz confirmed. This time, cannot die from it. In fact, not even great punish was just sent back too far. However, you are close enough to the corner where this SSPA will be sent.
Go ahead, play out the full cinematic on there. Bring it down the house. There he goes. It is set point for both players right now.
Battle 3. Engage.
Trade on there. We're going all the way into the corner here. Left, have that light bar already gone in there, but the anti-air from Synn going to pull back the trade on there, like lead it out there.
And trying to fight desperately out of the corner. Aggressive brave counter use from Castiel to keep this racing alive. Gets the knee in, and Castiel will take the set. Moves on to the winner's side of Grand. The Wilnas
Ever makes it back up the losers. Synn has a great chance of it, but in the meantime, we got the Yuel versus the Vicky fight happening right before our very eyes.
They're going to be quite a few scrambles that are going to be forced. Of course, we have Hanarashi being able to have some projectile invulnerability to go through some of Vikala's neutral attempts. But you still have to worry about the strikes that are going to come right afterwards.
Believe in victory.
And we saw that, we saw Fidgeties ready and willing to keep you locked down with all the different items, mouse capades, iron mouse, everything in between, on that here. Can you get a nice, great dodge in there from Vidril to get back in there? Tries to go for the tech, it's denied.
Got the overhead one, doesn't opt to go for it again. We're starting off a little nicer to Fidgeties, I see.
5L on there, but the 6-6L from Fidgeties. Go ahead, if we get away with the U-skill Starlit Sky in there, get the final hit in there for Vidril.
Battle 2. Engage.
6XL chasing down Hanarashi. Oh my! With the stars, you're not doing anything.
Oh, and be able to throw it out there after at the end there. Got hit with the tail end at the very end. Got denied on the Starlit Sky on there, but we're just getting thrown in here with the Dormouse set again for the trap.
Oh my god! The confirm!
Jump on there afterwards here. Set up in the spike ball. Try to immediately go in the jump. Gets denied in there from from the far region on there. Gets an Hanarashi, gets the confirm. Goes in there. Nice little pose from Yuel, but that's not going to get you the win on the round on there. Fidgeties going to take it, even out the score.
Stars coming out. And there it is. Hanarashi going right on through. Finding a punish.
Okay, Castiel gets denied on there, like right afterwards here. Fox Flame tries to get in denied, but the BP cuts that a little bit short on here. A little bit of a reach in there from the 5L from Yuel. Going to go ahead with that jump in on there afterwards. Strike it down. Vidril going to get that very first match.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right, we're 2 shifts faster than a night on that one. Someone wanted 6XL, someone wanted anti-air bait. We're just gonna run past each other.
Go ahead, set up the cannons on there afterwards. Dormouse coming out into play, but we're going right back into the corner, trying to wait out that motion in there. A little bit of delay on there on the dive after. BP into the DP on there afterwards in here. Just manage to get out of the corner in there enough time to set up the double stars yet again.
All of the U still tried. That's U still Sky, I think, trying to cut in, but was already met. Fidgeties projectile, and there it is. Gonna get beat this time.
Oh, and still got hit with the upward rocket on there afterwards, homing in on Yuel at that like just stuck in the air.
That's unfortunate. Vikala very, very good at chipping people out. She has so many cells where it's just most of the time you accept the fact you're gonna take some amount of damage. You are forced to avoid all of it. Sometimes you just get checked.
Yeah, with the attack one more time. Not a third one to be seen here. Holding it down. Hanarashi, the confirm on there. Try to go for the tech one more time, but gets denied. We're just going to run on through the mouse, the chomps on there afterwards here. Big combo coming inwards. That could be it on the DP. No, you got one more touch.
One more touch. There it is. Vidril still keeping the lead going.
Too far away for 2H on there. No anti-air on there, but we are going to go ahead and get the hits. The BP getting out of there from Fidgeties.
Pressure being a little bit suffocating here. There he goes. Fidgeties finding a hit, but not confirmable. The throw bait came late. So Fidgeties able to block BC. Get out of that corner.
Send it out there. You're going to have to hold down. Nice use of the U skill, Starless Guy on there afterwards here.
Whipping, but still had the info to make Fidgeties not get the punish, and Fidgeties is trying to zone out Visual for dear life. You got 0 BP against Yuel. That's not a good situation.
Okay, just dashing on there and just waiting out with the confirm into the Fox Flame right after on that. Nice job from Vidril going up 2 on here, keeping up the Yuel and keeping consistent with it when so many different players have switched to different characters on here. Fidgeties has not been one of them on here. We may be sticking to it. We're holding down the screen a little bit longer, but
yeah, there could be no Normaya. It is all Vikala until losers finals at minimum, or might just end here as Vidril is able to start the round off really, really strong.
Into Hanarashi on there afterwards here. Going to go ahead and confirm it with the Raging Strike on there. Doesn't get that final hit, so he's going to have to reach out and get one more touch. There it is. Just goes right into. Was that the DP? That was all. Yes, it is. Dang.
Of course it was. Not only was Fidgeties set to chip out by the Starlit Sky, but it's also the classic minus frames in the DP.
Very true, KoK.
The throw, and now, oh, we got the overhead one. Messed up the safe jab, so was able to get easy feed by Fidgeties.
Rainbow coming out to play one more time in there. Just might as well finish it off in there. Spin that BP. With it, you can't take it with you. Go in, get the round.
Battle 3.
And Pulse on there. One more code left, by the way, in the match arena. Shout out to Gabagool also throwing in another $1 as well on there. Going into making that happen on there. 0 codes. Thank you all so very much here as we go right into the corner from Fidgeties.
Nice hot dodge from Vidril. You get BC right back. Avoids the spike wheel, but now you got stars to deal with.
Yeah, Skybound art on deck here. A lot of health in there, a lot of red on there.
Uh-oh, the counter hit Raging Strike! And that's gonna end the set. Vidril taking it over 53-0. No more. Dragalia side 2?
It's like one of those 90 laser pointers, like all the power in the sun in your hands at that point.
The ones the FAA is gonna get involved with.
Yeah, the ones that you saw on all the wrestlers' faces because they couldn't get them out in time in here. But regardless, Vidril versus Synn happening right before our very eyes. Loser finals, here we go.
Being locked down, then finding routes upon routes. The dust loops pulling on out for us.
Hanarashi to get out of the situation, gets denied into the BP. Confirmed from the lightning striking down from the sky. Going to get the combo on there afterwards here. Significant advantage to Synn on that first match. First round, rather.
Engage.
Jump up, yeah. The throw, the air throw, bait might hurt against 2 H's, but Zooey has another anti-air that just reaches that high up into the air.
Nothing on there, so he's going to get the advantage to Vidril. Going to go all the way into the corner with this route on here. Get that wall bounce on here. Combo limit coming right back up after this DP. So set it up into the low to continue the charade.
Are we doing overhead or are we safe jabbing? Oh, we're overheading.
Can't stop overheading. A good overhead goes a long way for sure.
The neutral Synn has to be very careful. Any confirming, even a Far Light's able to do it. Speak of the devil just from the wrong player.
Oh yeah, just trying to ride around. You got one more interaction, I feel like, on here, but you got the setup on there afterwards. Too far away for the overhead follow-up on there that Synn's been doing all the way through here, but the triple lightning comes crashing down on to Vera. Going to be that match for Synn.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
And the 6XL war won by Vidril immediately, a little bit faster to the punch. Pressure, dodge the throw, but unable to get the punish in time. The anti-air gets baited and Synn in a very tight position. Vidril just claiming the round.
Battle 2. Engage.
Okay, 6L, your friend in the matter. Like the call out immediately in there, like on the approach in there from Synn, but doesn't get anything else out of it. Just enough time for the conversion and the setup with Dragon. Oh, I like that. He had the block on the Dragon Laser in there. Gets hit with the ground unblockable into the air, and we're just avoiding back and forth with the Dragon.
Yeah, that is one of the dangers of being able to air block those lasers. You go too close, if you're jumping forward at Zooey and pick the right laser, you can get air unblockable. I mean, it might not matter. Vidril God's showing a huge damage conversion. Got the drop.
Oh, I'm not sure if that was meant on there, but still got the overhead. Unfortunately, now they're in the corner. This is big damage, big time, and a big dragon coming out to play.
Dramatic will play. Not enough to kill, just above skip out. And did not confirm the block stun before the brave counter, so gets punished accordingly.
3, engage.
Just like that. In the lead, your critical moment on here. Can Synn go up another match here? Can Vidril tie it up here? Calling out, but the two each onto the other side. Yeah, you're going to get a full combo on there. Enough time to go in with a dodge and continue it with the triple attack anew.
Going to send all the way to the corner. Vidril tries to escape, but only in Synn's violent arms. 7 golden letters up first. It's now 2-0. This might be a 3-0 in reverse.
1.
This might, yeah, you're right. This might be the it's like, oh, I see you doing all the 3-0s in the loser side, Synn, like Synn's saying, it may be my turn at this part. Yuel, Vidril has been getting some amount of hits on here, but it's going to be Synn maintaining the pressure and the pace.
I mean, sometimes, you know, you just got to let your opponent know you did good from getting up here, but this is my bracket, not yours.
On the tip edge of the 2M on there afterwards. Gets the full confirmed. Second, third of life are gone. Go ahead and get the throw on here. Dragon's still out, but you know what? You skill DP has been happening all brackets so far and still keeps on working.
Quickly punished, and now it is set point. Then on the verge of 3-0ing Vidril to end the run.
Full throw. Here we go. Overhead. Overhead. Overhead? Yep, overhead.
It's very... the spirit duo is with Vidril tonight.
Oh, you have the Skybound art on top of that here. Do a little dance. Make a little damage. Get the round tonight. Perfect.
Battle 3. Engage.
Okay, with the BP on there afterwards here. Come down, set up the lightning. Keeping the distance in there, trying to maintain on that jump arc in here. Here comes the U skill DP. Get the knockdown.
Whoa! Now we're just getting straight hits here and there, but it's going to massively favor Synn. The SPA going to claim damage back and get Vidril out of the corner.
Third dance into the low on there just to get a little bit of extra. Has been getting these little hits where they count, but not the big damage. Here's a chance to it. Just cancel out into the throw. This time with the wall bounce, you're definitely going to get it. Vidril's not going to go out of this without a fight.
Yep. After the throw tech, usually pressing 2M is very good for Zooey. But we have to remember, Yuel has a 6-frame 2M now, so you can't try to contest that.
And there we go, right again. Air unblockable action happening on Synn's side here. We're going to go ahead into the Oki setup on there afterwards. And a big counter hit is saying, I want more of that damage. I haven't had my fill.
Absolutely not. Gamma Ray. Another 7 golden letters. Synn once again on the precipice of taking the set.
That action back in grand finals potentially on here. Can they make it happen? Another Oki setup going in, keeping it no overhead on there afterwards here. Going to get a chance for Vidril to get out of the corner. Goes in for the overhead yet again. Into the combo limit, tries to go for the tech, no dive, but you know what? The 2H reaches far and wide!
That is massive to get the counter hit. There might be enough meter here to kill. Got the second Raging Strike, Raging Chain, but combo limit says no. Gets the hit. Percival doing something on a wake up.
The reset on there afterwards. You have to win 2 different sets at that point here. Synn has been going on a pretty good row right now, but can they make it happen twice at this point? Castiel is sitting pretty right now with this Wilnas.
Oh, are we having some connection issues potentially?
We might be just testing out, make sure everything's okay on there afterwards.
All right, things might be fine. All right, it looks like someone just needed to make the first move.
Yeah, something
We're
like
all Western standoff.
yeah, it's like, do I need to send a card? Do you need to send a card? Who's going at it? Oh no, we're still testing now. We're still making sure.
Yep.
We might be doing a reset. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
We still have plenty of matches here. We have at least 1 more, potentially 2 more happening here in Grand Finals for Conmay Online Clash for Grand Blue 3.
Yeah, Castiel noting, yeah, rollback spiking, so 1 or both of them will be resetting their Grand Blue. Yeah, I would say both of y'all just restart the Grand Blue. If one's gonna do it, make sure it eliminates both factors.
Yeah. Was it, correct me if I'm wrong, was it Vanilla that had the weird RAM issue, like really early on PC, or am I thinking of something else entirely? I could be misremembering, honestly, but...
I wasn't here. I wasn't actually even in fighting games at the start of Vanilla. I came into Vanilla towards the end of its life cycle.
Okay.
Well, I say the end of its life cycle. It was a year before Rising started.
I mean,
into Vanilla.
Like, unfortunately, what life cycle that Vanilla had, having to deal with the time period and everything like on there, it was cool seeing the game live through that and kind of grow, especially in the as Rising came out. I'm really happy to see where this game has been going.
Yeah, ever since I finally caved, because I remember one of my friends from the local scene tried to get me into into Vanilla very early on into my fighting game career, and I was like, it looks interesting, but I was shown Matera gameplay. And, you know, as a baby fighting game player, zoners are terrifying.
Mm-hmm. Big scary zoner, I understand.
Yeah. So I unfortunately, in hindsight, I wish I would have taken that advice and started Vanilla earlier. But now that Rising has such a much bigger player base, rollback as well, so now I can enter tournaments. Because in Vanilla, past the time when the Midwest was able to enter into anything, all you had to have under 3 rollback or 3 delay to either New York or LA. I'm like, well, I live in a part of the country where you get 3 delay to both those places, so I guess I just don't get to enter things.
Oh, I'm right there with you. Tennessee, notoriously bad internet in this area anyway. Having rollback is the absolute necessity. Didn't mean I didn't try, though. I love playing Vanilla, wanted to play more of it. I tried my best to play as much as I could during that. But fortunately, don't have to fight through those times anymore. We have ourselves our match here on Rollback Netcode, on Rising, Castiel versus Synn. Hopefully, all of those troubles are squared away.
All right, here we go. Oh my, violent start to this round. And the pressure is going to keep continuing as a second knee has hit Synn's life total.
Oh no, not a second one on here going in, trying to get up nice little the backdash on here, but we got, oh, what? All right, I thought that was going to hit on there, but just with the dragon power, bending down the time, big counter hit from Synn.
Oh no. It's all going from bad to worse.
With the gamma ray, watch the pretty sparkles, watch the shiny laser here. Do not adjust your TV set.
Battle 2. Engage.
Delay off that run up close hell.
love that. Looks like learning the lesson from the last time when these two have fought on here. They can confirm more dragons coming out to play. All the dragons want to have a little bit of fun.
Oh wow, 2M wasn't ready for the conversion, and that is a Twitch react showing Castiel how to do it.
Excellent.
Second, 2L gets on the mark on here, but it doesn't get the follow-up, unfortunately, on there. The dragon just has to come out and finish the job for Zooey.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, nice little block on there. Going to get the punish in there from Synn. Back in neutral. Oh, we might be having some issues on here.
And we're on Coliseum too.
Yeah, ooh.
That is
Hate
also
to
one of the
see it.
hidden things about moving to rollback. Is we're no longer locked to playing Coliseum.
That's true. Necessarily, but you know, tried and true. People, old habits are hard to break, especially with like certain stages, like from the past on their Coliseum. Always the tried and true for sure. Looks like we're trying to go out, figure out what's going on with this one issue in here. Hope you've been enjoying everything at home, everybody.
I know I sure been enjoying things quite a lot. You know, unfortunately it is our final set. Well, potentially our final set, technically.
Potentially, yeah. So just trying to make sure that is it's 1-up Synn at the moment here, trying to get that reset happening. Correct?
Let's see. Oh, I'm assuming potentially maybe a reset of the PC this time.
Yeah.
But
yeah, definitely seeing something on Synn's end to do. They have the 1 second here, so we got a little bit of time here. But yeah, it's been great. Like I know Conmay Online has their hands full with both like the Grand Blue brackets here every Wednesday, and also on Friday they have Tekken also. So with Ryazo coming out for that game here, I'm really excited to see how people have applied pressure. That's that sweet spot of time, like three or 4 days in, where people have finally started figuring out stuff to counterplay against that character, where we get to see like the real nitty gritty happen.
Oh, has she already released?
Yeah, yeah, she came. Yeah, she came out Monday night actually on our time. So they're on the great release schedule where like it comes out, you know, close like 10 or 11 to midnight. So I go to bed and I wake up and I see all this Twitter tech. It's like, oh, thank you. You guys did my job. Thanks. I appreciate it.
That's always the nice thing too. It's similar to, well, Grand Blue releases earlier. I mean, you can't play online until like 10 p.m. Central. But sometimes, you know, you get to start with the character earlier in the offline modes, which is a little nice to see.
Yeah.
That they push out like the character in these large maintenances early enough that people can start messing around with it in offline modes. And then you get your online back slowly as the maintenance finishes.
Yeah, get a little bit of time with the character to kind of see, like especially with Ilsa coming up pretty soon on there. Which I don't think we have a date for yet, if I'm correct.
I don't remember if they said a month yet. It's either January or February. I know that.
Okay.
We might have a month, but that would be as close as we get to Ilsa.
Okay. We might be still having a little bit of issues here, like at least from the spectator side. We'll see how if we go in here and everything's good. Oh.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Okay, looks like things might have taken a turn for the better, but Synn still trying to fight out of the corner relentlessly.
All right, check it out with the low on there one more time in here. Here comes the knee. BP, deny it, back into neutral. Oh, found the gap at close quarters on there. Fires away with the skybound arm. Brings down Castiel.
Castiel now trying to make something happen. That could have been throw punish. That was close enough, it looks like, at least. Sometimes you just want to take your close up pressure instead of that, you know, throw.
With the like keeping on the approach and they're staying away a little bit. Doesn't have any Dragon Meter to work with right now.
Run up throwing. I mean, hey, Castiel has 0 brave points. If Synn had some more life, there might have been a reaction check, but with this little life total, I don't think he's doing it. Oh, okay, we're just gonna EU special.
Yep, and already, yeah, going to get the punish one more time. Get the touch on there. Castiel going to get that round.
Player 1, win. Battle 2, engage.
Okay, 6XL begin things once again. You're going to get that connecting flight with the use of the EXDP on there afterwards, holding down with the lightning, keeping up pressure in the corner.
Drowning in some pressure here. Castiel gets clipped trying to jump out, and there it is the second time.
Yeah,
Pudding.
Yeah, no, got that side switch on there afterwards here, but you know, the 6L immediately going to go out of the way back into the neutral ground.
Oh, overhead. Too far away for the DP though. Synn getting a second lease on life.
Super Skybound Art already on deck on here. One more touch though. We're gonna have to hold it down. And the chip damage on there. You saw the like the flashing on there. Just got the multiple hits just to get the chip damage onto their side.
Just like Charlotta and Belial, it has a gap in the middle, so that qualifies it to take you to chip and chip out all in the same time.
Really excellent point on there. Fill that meter with the U skill on there afterwards.
UDP out of the corner. Nice throw tech there from Synn, stopping Castiel from getting more advantage. And we just try and footsies walk each other the far edge. Not able to get the kill confirmed. You're very close.
Oh, close indeed. We're going to go ahead and get that touch on the plate right there, tying it up here 1-1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1, engage.
Dragon on the other side doesn't care about that though. We're going to get the full punish. Back in the corner you go, Synn.
DP wanting to be violent against Synn. Knew it worked last set. Time to pull that back out. Show that aggression, but the 668 is not only crushing, it would have armored through Castiel's option.
Nothing on 2M on there from the distance. Try to follow up with the delay on there. Found the gap, but nothing else afterwards. Castiel just goes in with the onslaught and gets the win.
Battle 2, engage.
Gonna be sending Synn to the corner. The chip damage from Wilnas is incredibly high, even if you're not finding hits. But the 2L will get a nice assault confirmed. 50% life. You are in danger.
We're seeing a little bit more of that like spacing coming out from Castiel yet again. This time now against the Zooey has been working out on here. Just to get the fall with the back jump into the confirm on there. Tried and true. We're seeing like those threats happen again from what we saw against Vaseraga against Stacy earlier.
You, Hadron, just deal so much damage when it's left very lightly scaled. The DP time. Will Castiel just get increasingly more aggressive now that set point is something that can be achieved?
Well, it's looking like so. Bounce upon, follow the bouncing Zooey clear across the stage. Bounce the gap on there afterwards. Here comes the Gamma Ray. Bringing it down on here. Still got a long way to go, but you have that one BB. A little bit extra damage does help. 0 DP now.
Yeah, but also look at Synn's life total. Never mind, there is nothing to see. That point. Will Castiel break the 3-2 Trinity and make it a 3-1?
Already blocking low. Doesn't have to deal with anything else on there afterwards here. Gets the call out. Dangerous on the side switch on there.
Castiel's going to be locked in this corner. We're going for the dust loop. We do not get to Gamma Ray time. 1% off.
Oh, we also have plenty of Dragon Meter to work with here. Can they use it here? Castiel is saying no, denying it all. Then tried to go in for the confirm on there afterwards and gets blocked. It's big damage time. They're going to take that round.
Another one of these wish confirm SBA cancels. Putting in a lot of pain and suffering for Castiel. Been really happy to see.
Oh, yeah, going to catch on the follow-up on there afterwards here from the laser. Back in the corner, enough time for the Oki setup on here. A little bit of Dragon Meter to work with here. Doesn't have anything to go for on there afterwards. Try to go for the Oki. Gets denied with the hit from Castiel.
Trying to avoid a Brave counter or a reversal with that spot dodge. Life totals are getting very low for both players. And Castiel is in danger of getting chipped out once the dragon reappears for Synn.
One of the DP, but we can run up, use still DP, get the strike down on it. It's now once again game 5.
Believe in victory.
First the EU special, now the Zeta special. Synn is just feeling disrespectful today.
Oh, speaking of this internet being a little bit disrespectful as well here, a little bit of a change back and forth here. We're just gonna, are we going right into it? Are we gonna see how it goes? Okay.
But they're just continuing on. Oh, the standoff, the back throw, little crunchy.
Bit crunchy. No one wants to deal with that there. They don't want to go to the dentist after this match potentially on here. Trying to reach out for it, but we got the confirm in there from Zooey. Enough time to set up the dragon on there afterwards here and get the block from the lows.
Then getting the confirm in, and it was the DP. Another one. Oh, the close. What is this combo?
Which way are we going? Which way are we going? Oh,
yes.
That was blocked.
That was some shenanigans.
That was some Looney Tunes right there. That was Looney Tunes all the way through.
And on the cusp of resetting the bracket, Castiel has a lot of ground to make up, especially getting anti-aired like that.
Long range low on there. Does get hit with the dragon on there. Back into the corner you go. Trying to thrust out that knee a little bit more here, but we're kind of keeping for that range, waiting for the moment, waiting for a gap to show. There it is, but it's going to be on the side of Synn. Going to go with the Gamma Ray.
Synn's Twitch reactions have been on point with SBA. Although, needing to follow it up, that might need to do something. Gets the low, confirmed, gets the throw.
Oh, big damage.
Going to another round.
Oh, Not just any round, though. This is going to be potentially tournament versus reset point right here, right now.
Big anti-air.
Nothing else for it, but the two Ebb strikers mark tried and true on their afterwards here. Having to hold it down once more, but we get the big counter hit into the laser. It's going to go into the pirouette on there from the view skill on there. Get the strike down, enough time. Going to go one more time. That was a lot of damage from just nothing. Wow.
Castiel fight out of the corner, but gets hit by the 5L, and Synn has taken us to a reset. Those scores back to 0-0.
I don't know if I can take another game 5. I'll be honest. That the potential is real between these two here. Though, like, going all the way down to the final round 2 times already.
But I mean, do we have we don't really have a choice in this matter.
We don't. We gotta call it as we see it. It's time for it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited to see some more good Grand Blue. I'm having a very fun time. That means I get to commentate a little bit more with you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like likewise. It's been fantastic, KoK, all the way through. I mean, like, I'm excited to see more Grand Blue. I don't know if my heart can take it. That's what I'm trying to mean here.
Well, hope you have that heart medication on standby.
Oh, I'm checking with my work insurance pretty soon on that. But anyway.
It's time to put some more eggs in your diet. Get your heart healthy.
Yeah.
Maybe some Cheerios.
Oh, good old Cheerios helping out here. Maybe Wilnas has a snack. Maybe has some snack suggestions on here. But no naps for any of us right now. We got ourselves the grand finals reset to go through here. Number 3, Kame online clash for Grand Blue happening right now.
Trading back and forth. Just some non-confirmed hits here and there. But hey, this is Wilnas. These damage numbers do add up very, very quickly, even if your lariats don't find hit. Nice UDP!
Oh, and shout out to Siam of Conmay Studios adding an extra 350 into the pot for this bracket. Thank you so very much.
Just a slightly walk-up throw. Oh, the first J22U we've seen from Synn the entire night.
Oh, just like that. Wow.
I forgot so we could do it. I haven't seen that move get used in a long time.
Calls it out with the spacing on there afterwards here. Another anti-air right into the MDP from Zooey.
Patron smash, getting counter hit. The dragon doing so much work for Synn.
Get the block on the U-skill version of that, so big damage incoming here. Has the meter to make it a full effect on there afterwards here. Look at this cinematic. Don't need to press anything, just watch the damage bar go all the way down to finish.
An even higher health Wilnas, not enough. Synn is continuing this streak going, taking game number 1.
Believe in victory.
Immediate rematch though. Keeping on the Wilnas. The Dragon Power.
Off the overhead, has the confirm to back it up. SBA is available if you want it. No! Gonna go for the reset. This will have SBA. Surely.
Oh, there it is, right out of it. We're gonna go watch the cinematic. While the cinematic's happening, I forgot to also mention Floyd with the $1 direct contribution and Gabagool with the $1 also in here, adding extra to the prize pot for the top 3 on here. Thank you so very much.
Been at a very, very scary life total. Just gonna keep sending El Dragon's morale improves.
This is not Pokemon. This is not Pokemon. You can't keep doing that. You can't keep switching off dragons.
Run out of PP. Please use an ether.
Battle 2.
You cannot take the dragon to Nurse Joy. She has no idea what to do with it. Now with the yet again down here, actually getting caught on the ducking Wilnas on here, but doesn't get a whole lot for it here. It's going to be big damage into the raging strike on there from Wilnas.
Chase down from Synn, not gonna find a confirm. What? Castiel looking super good, gets the snipe, and now we are 1-1.
It could be happening. It might be happening. Game number 3.
Visions of a game 10 grands upon us.
You're going the distance. You're not going for speed on top of this here. The 2M, though, going to make his mark right back at you, though, from Wilnas.
Oh, just not able to punish the 668, so the UDP is able to stop Synn from eating a huge amount of damage.
Bounce on there afterwards here.
You know what? Saw that Synn liked to do minus frames on DP. Saw that Vidril liked to do minus frames in DP. And Castiel, like, you know what? I like that.
Seems fun. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Gets called out with the dragon on there afterwards here. A little bit of a triple attack. First part of it, rather. Confirm on the low for Wilnas into the dodge. Doesn't get anything for it, but does block the U-skill DP. So big damage incoming from the big man.
Putting Synn into the corner. BC out. Super jump. Just lets it happen. Lets that cross up go unchallenged. He's still getting counter hit in the startup, but there's Chip and the far L. Top to the fall.
Wilnas trying to finish this off right here, right now. Got into the reset. Has been playing a lot of games all of a sudden here. Dragon meter being used right now here as we're trying to hold down, find that one button, but you know what? Castiel is holding back the block until they get hit with the overhead into lightning on here.
This round's looking like it's all Synn all day. Gamma Ray. Or we'll do it. Or even Yuel.
Oh, Lava Swipe though. Get out of there. Try to go in. Nothing for an anti-air onto the other side. We're holding it down. We're trying to wait for it. The follow-up goes into the Ray Strike on there afterwards. Smart decision from Synn to keep in the game.
Yeah, I mean, even Synn could have even just had the win condition of I need to get to 50 meters, and then DP kills.
Routing, keep a full stick of Dragon Meter at the time here, but Meter doesn't get the conversion, a little bit too high.
And the lightning, and gets the 6-6L. Scaling might determine the combo will not kill higher health Wilnas. We get one more chance.
There it is, has the Super Skybound art right in Bay, and just goes right into it here.
No animation, gets the overhead.
Okay, yeah.
Sees that jump immediately. You're unblockable.
Understandable here. KoK, what game are we on? What game is this now? Where are we?
We are Game 10 Grand Finals. There will be a tournament end at the end of this game. No two ways about it. One enters, or one exits a winner, one exits second place.
Oh, it is true. We promise you there's a tale to be told, but the story must continue to be told to its epic conclusion. Mechanic knee with the Q skill on there. Try to get touched down there with the dragon, but tries to go in for M Dragon Breath on there afterwards. Gets confirmed by Wilnas back into the corner.
Battle 2. Engage.
Just like that at that point.
Sage with not getting punished. The follow-up from it will get counter hit. Castiel trying to take it a little bit more patiently. Find some less risky confirm.
They're just holding him down here, waiting for the moment. We know Castiel been like a little bit patient, just waiting for those opportunities to appear on there. Getting hit with the 6XL, nothing else afterwards here, but the 2H is going to keep Castiel back into the corner here on the lower life part, that life bar here, waiting for that one confirm to make its point. Oh, the multi-hits of the H laser coming out into play. You got hit by one, and now we're on the final round.
Final game, final round of the final set.
For now, we don't know what the future may hold at this point. Right now, it is going to be Synn on the terror with the dust loop out into the corner, sitting out the dragon. Dragon wants to play. Wilnas is having none of it.
You see the 668 gets the overhead, putting Synn into this corner.
Oh, gets in with the overhead. This is going to be a confirm on here. Synn has a full stick of butter to work with here. One less BP now in there with the approach from the end Dragon Breath. Oh, no throw! Hadron Smash, you skill in there, going to get confirmed.
Not able to get a secondary link there, and there is the second confirmed.